What's going on, everybody? Hey, Monty here with another episode, another edition of Hey Chill, It's Just a Podcast. Man, we're here back with another week. I've done a few fucking podcasts this week, actually. We're about to get the content rolling, man. So it's all good. I mean, I'm starting to schedule a lot more with a lot more people and shit like that. So we just gonna keep the content rolling, man. So Tay, what's good, man?
What it is, ho?
Ed ain't here today. Couldn't make it. It's all good. We'll miss you.
Goddamn.
I'm sure he's
Manager.
gonna be watching. Oh, you know what I didn't
Manager.
do? I didn't even share the joint yet. I fucking totally forgot. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man. So we here with another week, man. We got our guest, KD.
Yes, sir. Dead Money Katie. You know it. Hey.
How we
We
feeling,
got,
man?
we got Stain Demon.
You all right, bro?
Hell yeah.
I know what you're going through. bro.
Yeah.
I know what you're going through. bro.
Yeah.
Nah, so we here, man. We here. We here. So we here with another week. So we gonna get to know him a little bit. We gonna talk some shit, have some fun, man.
Right there.
Fucking shit. Yeah, I mean y'all have seen KD before, but I don't think we've had Demon on the show yet.
100 times.
So what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Shit, man. You know, life, bro.
Yeah. Tell
Type
everybody
shit.
tell everybody a little about you, bro. Like give them a
Shit.
general description.
Stain Demon, aka Gusto Rex, from Bad News, but I'm really from Share Road. It ain't really too much, man. You know, you just gotta ask a couple questions. Ain't really too much I can really say. That's up to normal.
Where'd the name come from?
School, technically, school.
You were a demon in school, bro.
Nah,
Lord, you telling them?
I got, huh?
Let me find out you was a badass kid.
Nah, I
But
wasn't even
Stain
nothing like
Demon,
that. I got expelled from one school,
Damn.
and then I ended up going to another school.
What you do?
I forgot what the fuck I told the teacher she was beautiful. And they expelled me
What
for
the
that
fuck?
shit.
Why you got expelled for that
Fuck you
shit?
get expelled for
I
telling
swear
the
to
teacher
Sexual
shit.
harassment.
Yeah, for real. Like,
No,
And
for
that's
real.
what they said. It was
I
sexual
bet.
harassment.
You-
I'm like,
Damn.
You feel intimidated by a
tripping.
child, baby?
And it's part of
Come
your
on,
name
Deborah.
origin?
But I ended up going to a different school. And the school I went to, I ain't fucking nobody in there. So I
Yeah.
was saying by myself, all the people was like, yo, you look possessed. You look like a demon. So I went on the block.
Damn.
And niggas was like, hey, demon. So I just
You
ran with
started
it.
calling you that.
You know what I mean? But then the females ain't like it.
Because I would
So-
never.
I went by, not Stain, but I went by Gusto. I had changed my shit to Gusto Rex. That shit Spanish, for real, for real.
I fucks with that though. I actually fuck with Gusto Rax better than Stain Demon too.
I do
that
too.
Shit, that shit actually stand for Heart of a Lion.
Okay.
I definitely fuck with that even more.
Yeah,
Than
that shit stand
Type
for
shit.
Heart of a Lion.
I think
It actually got a real meaning, you know what I mean? So I actually looked it up, you know what I mean? So that's
yeah,
why
I ain't gonna lie.
actually
Yeah, I
got
like that
from.
shit a lot better. Gusto Rax.
No,
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
kinda
I
come
love
off
that
the-
a lot
come off the
better.
tongue
Right.
better.
It's smooth though, you know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people I coming across right now who going by Gusto out the blue.
Oh, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And
See,
shit
that-
weird, though.
that
I
be
mean,
the-
it's cool.
yeah,
it's cool,
that be the-
But it's just like
Make her want to change his name
Make it-
again.
No, for
That'd be
real.
the, that'd be the
Yeah.
thing, bro. Is like because once I saw, after I did the A thing, I started seeing a couple other people do it. I was just like, I ain't never seen nobody do A anything before.
Right.
Yeah.
So there ain't no fucking way that y'all ain't come up with this at the same time.
Right.
Or
I
something.
feel
Like,
you.
there ain't no
I
fucking
wanted to
way.
come out
Yeah.
with my name, like just Taylor Deneen, because I feel like that's who else is going by Taylor Deneen? There's
Yeah.
one
My name is
individual
just
bitch by the name of Taylor Deneen.
Damn.
One person, and she got the nerve to be a black bitch. I mean, I'm sorry, a
Damn.
black girl too.
Black
so it made
woman.
me mad. A
Black
woman.
queen.
Yeah, she is a black goddess. I love it. Okay, but I'm still mad. So yeah,
For sure.
so I had to shorten
Damn.
it to T. you know.
She's a black bitch.
Hell yeah.
No, I gotta
man.
take that back. I'm so
If
sorry.
she's saying she
I'm
must
so
be
loving.
upset, yeah, black queen.
Nah, for real.
Like, damn.
I was just a little butthurt when I saw it. That's all. Because I was like, dang, I was born with this name.
You
That's
know, I
my
used to be
name.
114 KD, and somebody had my name 114 KD. I messaged
For
him on,
real?
yeah, I messaged him on Instagram about it. He was an Indian dude,
Oh, wow.
and we still talk to this day.
oh, wow.
So I had to be 114 KD underscore because he didn't want to change it. But I was cool with it, and we still talk to this day. I just told him happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, 114 KD.
Okay.
like he lives here or like
No,
He's Indian.
from
He's
India? Well, you
Indian.
said he's Indian. You didn't say he was from India.
Yeah,
Yeah.
India, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Shorty
That's
in the
funny.
U.S. and she a singer, so
Who?
Taylor
Do y'all
Deneen.
talk?
Oh.
I would never reach out to
Okay,
her.
see,
no, I'm just
see?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
See,
kidding.
is that a
No.
thing? Do women be haters on other
No.
women and guys?
No, I would
guys
reach
can
out.
just be cool with it.
That's a
I
good-
would definitely
that's a
reach out because I
good-ass
did think it
question,
was
though.
kind of cool that somebody else had my name in general because I felt like
I
my
wonder if
name
there's
was
any other
very
Cameron
unique.
Figueroas out there.
You know?
You can look
There
it up.
are.
Look it
But
up.
like spelt the same way.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
how many people
for-
spell their name CAMRI?
I see
Just
your
type it
name
in on
spelled that way
Instagram.
frequently.
You'll
at
find
work.
it.
For real?
Yeah.
Look at it like this.
It's
bro.
this guy that come in to work in my job. His name is Cameron, spelled the same way as yours, and he kind of look like you, but it's like the off-brand version.
Oh,
So
no.
I'd be like, oh
no.
wow, that's
Oh,
weird.
my God.
He a young
Yeah.
boy though.
There's too many people on this earth.
Yeah,
bro.
YN.
So you can't.
Nah,
that's
nah.
how I always look at shit. Like it's
Yeah.
too many people on this earth. We all probably looked at it.
Yeah.
Somebody down the line looked at shit was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this,"
Nah, that's
and we
okay.
probably looking at it like, "Man, I was the first person to do it."
Yeah.
It's too many. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
what we fail to realize, we looking at the city. You know what I mean? We're not thinking about the other states,
The
plus
world,
other cities.
the
That's
whole
You know what I
funny.
mean?
world.
We're looking at
Yeah.
our city. Like
It's funny
and
that you say
nobody,
that.
Right.
shouldn't be no reason nobody else should have his name.
In
Yeah,
our
you're right.
city.
The whole city know me better.
Yeah.
I mean, when you hear somebody else, you
In
hear
the
somebody
city,
else
it's
say,
like
"Hey, I go by Stain Demon." You can be like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Man, you jacking that, bro. Like, get the fuck on with that
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
I mean, I know growing up, I heard the term like everybody has a twin out there in the
For
world.
sure.
You know what I'm
Most
saying?
def-
You see it
Definitely.
now. You see it more. You know what I mean? Definitely
Yeah.
with social media.
With social
Yeah,
media,
that's what I
for
was about to
sure.
say. It's like that's the one thing I notice is like you start to realize like people really do look the same.
Yeah, they
like,
do.
White people all look not all look the same, but like there's like different categories of these
Yes.
people. Like
Yeah.
there's these like different types of these colored people. I've noticed that, and I'm like, we all really look the same.
I had
So
a
that
shorty
stereotype
come to me.
of all black people look the same, all white people look the same, all Asian, we do.
Shorty
We
all
came
of
do
us
it.
really-
Yeah.
all of
She
us
said-
really
You
look
got
the
a
so
stereotype.
for real, like we all really look the same for real. Like
This girl
I'm
walked
sure there's
into-
there's hella people who look just like me.
Most
For
definitely.
sure.
This girl walked into my job, looked me dead in my face, and said, "Brianna," and I'm like,
You look like a Brianna.
I said, "Who's Brianna?"
Oh,
She
wait.
was
you
like,
look like you
"Oh,
could be
I'm
a
so
Brianna,
sorry."
I won't lie.
It's one guy. He showed me a picture. Like when he came in the door, he kind of like he wanted to double back. He was like, "No, I thought you were my daughter. Like you look a lot like her." Showed me a picture, and we do look alike. It's
Damn.
yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a
Man.
familiar face though.
For sure. I mean, everybody. Yeah, that's what we saying.
everybody, Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody got
A
a,
lot of people,
doppelganger
yeah,
out
a lot
there.
of-
Yeah, for sure. A doppelganger.
A doppelganger.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So let's talk a little about y'all, man. Let's just go kind of one by one. You feel me, Katie? We start with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Just
the word?
Introduce yourself. You feel me? Like,
Yes, sir, man. I'm Dead Money Katie. Hey, Chill, it's a podcast. Hey, listen, this is the Old Head Podcast right now. We taking over. We the old heads. Me and Stain Demon. Look, man, we've been friends for like, it gotta be 12 years now. It's more than 10. It's more than 10 for sure. Gotta be 12. But like, we met on the block. We met on the road. You feel me? But it was like, you know, like when somebody's saying some shit that you used to, you know they about it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell when a nigga capping or when a nigga like saying some shit that you like, oh, okay, you really about. So like when I talk to Demon, I was like, okay, you really get money. You telling me some shit that I would do. You know what I'm saying? And he been the same nigga ever since.
A lot of niggas really don't know. That was really my trapping buddy. Like, we ain't physically trapped together, but like we motivated each other in the trap. You know what I mean? Like I'll call him, "Hey bro, 7 bands on the floor." He'll call me back. Same shit. You know what I mean? So it was
Word.
always, I'm talking every day.
Yeah.
Every day, every week. Like from when he was out here to when he moved to Cali. Like I'm calling him every day. Hey bro,
Word.
I just touched another 10. Hey bro, I
Yeah.
just touched 15. Hey,
Nah,
bro,
it's like
what
that
you
accountability
doing? You know what I
partner.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And like
that
we
was
never
it.
switched up on each other for real.
Yeah,
Like
nah.
you feel me? Like we get into something, like we gonna argue about it and get over it. Like anybody else that like stop being friends or we gonna fall off. Nah, me and him been cool for 12 years.
I mean, that's brothers, man.
Yeah,
That's how I
that's
feel
my
about
real
That's
this
really like,
brother.
bro. That's real brotherhood, man. Like, that's how you know who's like real and who's not, bro. Like, if you can have an argument with somebody or fuss with somebody, and then y'all can just figure out a solution, figure out how to get past that shit, and then just move on from it, and still be able to be cool after the fact, and shit,
Word.
just shit not be weird and all that shit. That's real brotherhood.
Word.
That's how it
and
really
the
be,
crazy
bro.
Thing, the best thing about it is like, bro, we barely fuss.
Word,
You know what I
barely,
mean? Like,
yeah.
we barely even get into
That's
it.
how it be with bros, though. Like, cause at the end of the day, what the fuck do we got to fuss about?
Right.
That's how I really look. Like that's how a
Right.
person look at shit. Like,
And the crazy thing was like, I got a main group of niggas. Like everybody got their main day ones and shit. That's 114 KD. You know what I'm saying? 114. And he fit well with all my 114 people, bruh. Everybody from 114 fuck with Demon. We include him as one of us. So that's how you know, like, we on the same vibration or like same level of thinking, same mindset.
Yeah.
Word.
And that's important, man, to have your close people around you, bro. That's the one thing, like, I try now in life not to take for granted the people I have around me because, you know, there's people in the world who have nobody at all.
For sure.
You feel me? And
Yeah, yeah.
so I definitely love and care about the people around me, and the people around me are super important to me. I always try to keep that shit strong, you know what I mean?
Word.
For sure. Even though I'm an asshole to them all the time. Especially her, you know, fuck her. But
No, for real. I mean, I'll take it. It's okay.
Because you know
it's
him.
tough love, baby. It's
Yeah,
tough love, you feel me?
word.
It's cause it's also because I try to keep everybody around me on their shit. Because if
Nah, for
if
real.
everybody around me is not on their shit, I'm not on my shit.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I need everybody around me to be grinding just as hard as me, or else I'm not gonna grind as hard.
At the same time, too, and not to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead.
Everybody else still got to take accountability of their own
100%.
actions.
100%.
You know what I mean? You can't be big bro and dead
Exactly.
to everybody, bro.
Exactly.
You
No,
know what I
100%.
mean? Like,
Because the
that
same.
that shit eat you.
A
You know what I
hundred.
mean?
Yes,
Definitely
I
when
know.
You ain't putting yourself first.
I know.
It
For
eat
sure.
you.
Trust you and me,
Completely.
bro. I know.
Completely.
It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
That
And
shit
so that's
mentally drain you. Like,
Yeah, will.
fuck yeah,
yeah.
fuck
bro.
the pockets.
Trust you and
like, the way I look at
Word.
that shit, bro. What's more important, your mental and your health or your pockets? I had to tell
No, for real.
somebody the other day, my
Both,
health
but,
is
yeah.
worth more than
And
$1
that's deep,
million.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You feel me? I'd rather be healthy than have $1 million.
Because the
Any
thing
day,
is,
bro.
if you're not healthy, how the fuck you gonna make your money?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
If
word.
you over here and you all fucked up in the head and you can't focus on shit, how you gonna be able to make your bread? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna want to work. You ain't
You
gonna
can't
be
even think
motivated. You
straight.
can't even think
Word.
straight. Exactly.
You
You're gonna
feel
be
me?
over there fucking up your own deals, fucking up
Fucking up
business
straight
because
up.
you got your own shit going
Word.
on and all that type of shit. I've definitely learned that shit for myself, you know, especially everything I've been going through shit. Like, I can't let that anything take me down to a point where I'm depressed and sad and fucking unmotivated and all that shit because I just refuse nowadays.
the
I've
real-
been I've been locking myself into this shit super heavy. I
This
got that video done mad fast. I got you. I'm
No,
not
you good, you good, you good.
I got that shit done mad fast because I've been locked the fuck in this motherfucker. I've been getting so much work done because
Word.
10
I
hours.
gotta keep going.
And I
I've
see
been
you.
in here all day today. Shit, I got in here at fucking 9:30 this
Mind
morning.
you, he
and
didn't
I'm gonna be
sleep.
here.
And I see
And I
you.
did not go to sleep because I had a fun
If
day.
nobody say nothing, I see you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't,
definitely-
and to me, bro, I don't even care about any of that anymore. Now I do. I'm doing all this shit because this is what I need to do for
Mhm.
myself.
For
Like,
yourself,
I need
word.
to rebuild, rebrand, get my shit back to where it was. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, in the last week, I'm gonna say in the last 10 days, I've had some pretty not the best sessions. I'm gonna say as far as like just artists unsatisfied people.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because, you know, you're not going to fit everybody's sound. You're not going to fit everybody's standards. Everybody
Yeah.
get used to certain ways of how shit works and all that type of shit, you know. And I work my way, and that's what it is. You know?
Well.
And if I can't fit how you work, then we're just not a match. And I don't take no offense to that. There ain't
Facts.
nothing wrong with that shit,
Yeah.
you know. And that's just it. It is what it is.
Yeah,
when
that's
it
it,
comes to this
yeah.
business, my relationship with my artists, super important.
Hey,
if
look,
we don't vibe like that,
do you try to go out your way sometimes, or at any point to try to, how can I say it, to put yourself where you can work with your artists, even if y'all don't work on the same pedestal, if that makes sense?
So to me, that's a great question, actually, and I love that question. For me personally, it all depends on how much the artist is working for themselves.
Okay.
So, like, if you want me to take you seriously, I got to see that you're taking yourself seriously. Because if you coming in here and you spending hella money with me, that's cool. I'll take the bread. But what are you doing with it? Like, what are you doing with everything that you're doing in here? You know what I mean? Like, because to me, I've only dealt with a very select few artists where we've done sessions where we're not even recording shit. We're just in here working on what are we going to do to market? What are we going to do for content? What are we going to do for, you know, that type of shit. But that's because I see that they're really taking it that serious. Because my whole thing is I know for a fact, if I were to have a super solid artist that I was able to really build on that level with, we could do it. I know we could do it. But it's I need you to be on the time that I'm on.
Right,
For sure.
Especially as the producer, you gotta let me lead the charge.
For sure.
Because I'm gonna make sure that we're gonna get to the promised land as long as I know that you're doing your part.
For
I'm gonna
sure.
do my part, you have to do yours. And that's what I haven't found somebody who's like any artist. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I have. I've only found a select few artists who's really been on that type of time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give the big shout out to Ty Lee because that's the guy right there for me.
Yeah, shout
That's
out
the
Ty
guy-
Lee.
That's the guy
He
who
gave us front row seats.
you
Shout
know
out
what I'm
to
saying,
him.
bro?
Yeah.
Like shout out, like he created a section for us. Bro.
Yeah, he moved the whole curtain.
They
It
moved
was like,
the whole
sit right
section
here.
for us,
Yeah,
so
for
that we weren't
sure.
sitting in the corner. We could have a fucking better
Word.
seat.
We were
know
so
what I'm
close
saying?
you could feel the fireworks.
Like shit.
Oh,
Like,
God.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but just opposed to that,
I want to give my own shout out to Toledo because working with him with his writing.
yeah, that
and
shit
the
was
songs
a
that he write,
good
like
session.
that was
Yeah.
a great section. Just having
Word.
him
Session.
walk you through everything too. Like he's all around just a talented man. He know what
Word.
he doing.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
and
you
now
said
and he's been
something about that.
and he's been taking the time. He's in college for engineering and audio production and stuff right now. He's literally taking the path of. I heard that too. Was that a knock?
Yes, it was.
Hold up.
Take the door, nigga.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, he not from here, so we give him a pass. He really lost. 108. They keep counting. We at 113.
Oh, good. Do you know what 108 is?
108. Go back. Hey, the podcast is still going.
No, for real.
Uninterrupted. Hey, listen. So let me tell you about me and Demon.
No, for real.
Word,
No,
because
no,
listen.
I'm sorry. Tell you about you and Gusto.
Gusto.
Okay.
Let me tell you about me and Gusto Rex. Like I said, we was on the same page, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was cool for damn near maybe a year or two before we even recorded our first song. You feel me?
I mean, that's even better though.
Word, because
You made sure that
he
chemistry
knew I was
was
recording. He knew everything. I was already recording with some of his friends and some of my friends. You feel me? But it was like when the timing right, you my homeboy before the recording.
Mhm.
So like then one day, I forgot our first song. Our first song was like we went through a period. We was all the Zans heavy, nigga. 2016, that time period. You know what I mean? That's what everybody say, the Zan era. We had did what we do?
Alright,
We
we back,
did
we back.
still
My
bussing. We was keeping the episode going for you.
No,
We did
for real.
still bussing. We did still
Trap
getting
nigga,
money.
same
She in love with a trap nigga. Trap. Yeah, we did all of that shit, and then we was like, yo. Like Key Glock and Young Dolph, that's me and him. Like, what's the
Okay.
mixtape name? Dumb and Dumber? That me and him. We don't give a fuck that you saying Dumb and Dumber because we dumb and dumber, nigga. But we come
Yeah,
through with
like
that
that.
energy. We match our energy. Like, I come off on some crazy shit. I'm yelling. He coming off on some crazy shit. Yelling right behind me.
Beavis and Butthead type shit.
Yeah.
we got some of the records. You want to play something?
No, for real. 'cause I would like to hear it.
What you want to play first?
The first song I sent you, I think that's me and him.
This joint right here.
Yeah.
That Money KD DJ Jers.
No.
I'm about to say. I don't think so. Demon Stain Demon.
Yeah.
That Money KD.
Yeah.
Word. YKI, whoever that is. Hey. Whoever that is.
Drug dealers, bitches shaking ass for them drug dealers. Bitch said she in love with them hood niggas. I can stand on my money, I ain't no little nigga. She want a nigga with some money, not no drug dealers. Bitches shaking
I
ass
don't
for them
remember this
drug
one.
dealers.
Hey.
Bitch said she in love with them hood niggas. I can stand on my money, I ain't no little nigga. She want a nigga with some money, not no fuck nigga.
She might just have finesse on me.
Could've got you what you want,
You should've said something.
You better hold me down,
Even if the fans come, ay, I'm the type to make the play and get the N1. She don't want no nigga looking for no handout. She the type not shaking ass unless them bands out. Ay,
thinking like she love him,
cause she want a good nigga.
She
Damn.
don't want no goofy,
She just want a hood nigga. I like
I ain't
that.
had to buy that lace, I'm doing what I like. She going
For them drug dealers, you was not a type.
She gon' bust a place for me and we gon' eat tonight.
Damn.
She don't want no
Broke nigga, she tryna see the ice. Damn.
She don't want no fuck nigga.
She get tired of wasting time.
She just want
Blue faces now.
Don't want me to
Then take it out.
She gon' shake it for them
Drug dealers and get money niggas.
You can keep the main
Damn,
nigga.
just come and get money with us.
Drug dealers. Bitches shaking ass for them drug dealers.
Yeah.
Bitch said she in love with them hood niggas. I can stand on my money, I ain't
Gusto
no
Rex,
hood nigga.
Stain D.
She want a nigga with some money, not no
Drug
drug
dealers.
dealer. Bitch shaking ass for them drug dealers. Bitch say she love with them hood niggas. I can stand on my money, I ain't no hood nigga. She want a nigga with some money, not no fuck nigga.
At all. Rock High, whoever that is. Hey.
Alright. Actually, it sounded like a club joint.
Definitely.
And I'ma
That
say
shit
this,
definitely
I'ma
sound like
say
a club.
this
Get that
too.
shit hype as a bitch.
I'm gonna say this: we is not promoting no drug dealing, no violence,
There we go.
nothing like that.
Thank
Stay in
you.
school.
Again.
Make sure your people straight. Take care of yourself.
God.
Health is wealth. Fuck all the other shit. If you ain't like that, don't try to get on that sidewalk. Stay on that sidewalk.
Do that. Quay! Yes, sir. Hey, hop in this shit real quick. Hey, show your face. Look at the camera. We got Beats. We got Quay Beats in here.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Stain Demon, Stain Quay. Come on, bro. We just was telling y'all. We were just telling y'all we on the podcast live right now.
Podcast?
Yeah, live right now.
Damn, what I bombarded a podcast,
Yeah,
man?
yeah. Me and your brother.
What the fuck, y'all right here under my nose, man?
Bro, say something on the shit, bro. Say something on the mic, bro.
Man, what's the podcast called?
HL.
What up, man? Quay Beats in the building, man. I done stumbled in it. I done goddamn came in here like a goddamn, what's the saying? The cat done dragged in. Look what the cat done dragged in, man. Quay Beats, man.
Yeah, right. How you been, bro? You been alright?
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been alright, man.
You have a minute? You want to sit down and talk?
Uh,
You got a minute, bro? Come and sit down.
I mean, might as well.
Oh, man.
Come on, we got a couple mics.
I got a mic for you. Yeah, I got a mic for you. Set him up.
I
Right. Nah,
really-
look, I got a mic I can give him.
Okay,
what's up? Sit
yeah,
down, bro.
Sit down. Yeah. We got
Peer
Uh,
pressure.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
30 minutes.
Give us 10
I
minutes.
got
10
it.
minutes,
I
10 minutes.
really was
5
running.
minutes.
I really was running though. I really was. I can come back though.
What time does come back?
I come back in like a few minutes. For real though.
Hey, but look, and we all from the same block, bro.
No,
Like,
for real.
Yeah.
That's big bro right here. Like,
Yeah, right.
That's real
I
big
told you,
bro.
bro, it'd be a
right
small
here.
world, bro.
I don't know how to
Be a small world.
That's crazy. No, for real though. I'll be right back. I'm gonna come back. For real.
Alright.
Come back. So
No,
I
I'm
love
gonna
you.
come back. Bro.
I love you, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm come back. Let me just handle what I was handling real quick. I'm come right back.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, right.
Okay, all
Quay
the
Beats,
surprises
man.
at the door today.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Bro, that's super crazy, bro.
It's a super crazy day, man.
Where we met was his studio. Where me and him met was his studio.
Oh,
That's-
wow.
Yeah,
The block
bro,
we
that's
from,
crazy.
the block from the road that I claim, K Block, that's Kentucky.
That was his
That's
house.
his, that's we from his block,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I
Yo.
moved. Like I said, I'm from downtown. I stayed 9th Street, the goddamn Stewart Gardens, the whatever you could think of, 4436. You know what I mean? Last of the Courts, whatever you can think of, bro. Arca Vista, all that shit, bro. Like I grew up like that. You feel me? Like, but I moved to Hampton for a certain age, if I can.
to the road.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't, like when I moved to Hampton, I ain't moved straight to the road. I was goddamn. I moved off of Ty's Lane. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I went to elementary. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But when I went to the road, that's when I was in middle school.
Where?
You know what I mean? I was probably like my 5th grade. That's when I went to the road.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I was on that bitch. Like,
Yeah.
like he
At
said,
this
you got
nigga
different sets of
crib.
cribs. I mean, it's not cribs, but you got different sets of friends. Like, I had one set of friends that played ball and strictly played the game. And I got another set that like that.
Yeah,
But I
right.
never will put neither one in between
Right,
with each
right.
other.
Don't
you know
mix
what
the
I mean?
groups.
You don't
right.
do that.
Yeah.
Yo say so. Like I got a lot of say. I stand on what I say, and he'll tell you. Like if I say, bro, you ain't doing that to that nigga, you ain't doing it.
Yeah.
For
We
sure.
ain't sliding for. I'm, you know. But like I said, we ain't got down.
Promoting
Promoting
that.
that.
No.
I like the shift, man. I like the shift of energy, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
because it's about time for that shit to change, bro.
For
All
sure.
this talking about just like, I understand that everybody has to do what they got to do to survive in this economy, especially like in this world. Like, and I don't knock nobody for any hustle they do, like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But like, My thing is like promoting it to the kids is my issue.
See, I got kids.
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Like, that's my big
It doesn't
thing.
did like you getting kids, like when you had your kid, did that have an effect on your change of perspective?
Yeah, bro. That shit changed me personally.
Yeah.
And so I got a daughter. and
Oh,
then-
that had to change.
You feel
bro.
me? So like, and then
Hell
like,
yeah.
I personally got a daughter, and I ain't have a dad growing up. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? My dad dead. You feel me? Never met him. You think I want my daughter to go through that? Nah.
Nah.
And then on top of that, I'm still alive. So like, I'm gonna be there for. I know what goes on. So I already said like, bro, I'm gonna keep 100 with anybody I come across, and definitely with my daughter. My daughter will be 7 this year. You feel me? So, like,
KP.
I sit there
Kirsten.
and tell you, like, if she sit there and come to me, if she was goddamn 4, hey, what did this mean? Why this? I'm gonna tell you. You feel me? Like, I work hard for what I do. I'm gonna take you where I come from.
Word.
I ain't even gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna take you where I come from and tell you, hey, look, you gonna put me in jeopardy, or your mom in jeopardy, and we gonna come back right back here.
We gonna be good. Y'all not, but we gonna be good. Cause I gotta take care of my daughter. Like, yeah,
You know
word.
what I mean? It's a mind.
But
thing.
look, on
Like,
some different, like off-topic shit, bro. His name may be Stain Demon, but this nigga is protected by some divine energy. I'm
God,
telling
yeah.
you,
I'm
he
real
could do
big
some
on energy,
crazy
bro.
shit,
Like,
and
yeah.
like shit, God or some the divine energy is watching over him. Nothing bad can happen to this nigga. I swear, I don't have to knock on wood, because whatever he do bad, somebody watching him. It's like the cops just missed him, or he just walked away,
Or
he left before that.
I mean, bro,
He could have get
making
this
the right decisions
happen.
with life, bro. Like, I mean, that's what it sounds like. It sounds
But
like
at the same
you
time,
Bro,
like,
it's
that's something that
protected.
you can't really control. When it's something that you can't control, and it
No,
seems
I understand. I understand that, but I'm saying like what you can control is the environment you put yourself
Right.
in.
Yeah.
But what I'm
like,
saying
and he not
is-
put
But
himself.
what
in
I'm
that
That's what
saying,
that's
oh
what
no, I'm about to
is
say,
that you're
even
making
if
the
he
choices
do,
to
It's
leave
not,
that
man.
alone.
even
I'm
if he
saying,
do,
like,
is what I'm saying, that he's still protected. Even if he
Yeah,
do put
I
himself
mean-
in a predicament to get
Yeah.
fucked over, something watching over this nigga. I swear to God.
Down line, bro, we all protected, bro.
No, we are.
You know what
I
I mean?
swear to
we all
God.
protected, bro. It's just the fact of how long your protection take. I mean,
How long it's gonna last? Yeah, that's real
when's your
shit.
When it's going
expiration date?
to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really the truth, though.
Word.
But that is the
You know
truth.
what I mean?
Because
Because like you can
Word.
get away with a lot of shit, but when it's your day, my niggas,
Your day, yeah.
But that's what I be saying is like, you only have but so much luck before your luck runs out, and that's with
Yeah.
anything you do.
Anything.
That's with
But-
anything you
But
do.
Yeah.
and you ever heard a saying like, don't ever change your life, because as soon as the moment you change
try to
your
change
life,
it,
that's when you either die or that's when the most craziest shit start happening.
Yeah.
Keep going. Like you heard people like,
To a certain extent, not change your
why
life.
stop
Yeah.
for people who smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, that part.
Since they was
yeah.
15, and then they stopped when they was 60. Now, as soon as they stopped when they was 60, they got lung cancer.
Mm.
That's for sure.
And that's
a
basically
fact,
the same shit in life. You gotta use certain shit as certain other situations and put it in
though.
real
Yeah.
different eye point of views of your life.
Right.
See, but that goes back into the accountability point.
I mean,
where everybody
yeah.
gotta have accountability. You
And-
gotta understand the actions that you're doing can lead you to this, and even if you just stop doing it in this moment, you was still doing it
You
in
was-
this
right,
moment, and
right,
you knew
right,
it was
right.
wrong. So if it come back, then it just come
It
back.
come
Karma
back.
is always
Come-
gonna come
Yeah.
But
back.
I understand
For sure.
life. though.
That's-
yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah.
like,
We
me
know that
personally,
shit come
I know
back.
that I
Yeah.
understand life. I'm not gonna be mad when
When certain
When it
shit
come.
happen, yeah.
I've been through hell and back.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, but
So,
that's the thing. It's like when you start to realize that like whatever you're doing to yourself is what's gonna come back to you.
For
Most
sure.
Like
I
definitely.
if
mean,
you're
and then-
putting yourself in dangerous situations all the time,
Right.
eventually
It's gonna-
your luck is gonna
Right.
run out. Like if
Yeah.
you say you like to speed, right?
Yeah.
It's a simple example.
Right.
You like to hit 100 on the highway every day,
Right.
right? You do that shit every single day.
Yeah.
Every single time you hit the highway, you hitting 100. One day you gonna hit 100 when it's raining because you just want to.
Yeah, just cause, yeah.
And you gonna slip.
Word.
You feel me? Like your luck is eventually gonna run out. But opposed to that, I feel like whatever you do in life, if you make the right decisions in life, good things will happen for you.
For
But when
sure.
you make the wrong decisions, eventually your luck's gonna run out.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
if you're deciding to leave certain things alone, like as you're going through life and you're growing, say you used to be heavy in the trap and you're doing all this type of shit, but then you
Yeah.
like have whatever situation that happens that changes your perspective on life, like I gotta leave this alone.
Word.
And you start to change your ways, better things will happen.
Right.
As soon as you start to put yourself back into these bad patterns, that
For
bad
sure.
things start to happen to you. I'm a firm believer in karma.
Yeah,
If
hell
you do
yeah.
the right thing will happen through time. It
Yeah.
may not happen right away,
Right.
but it'll happen through time.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
But on the people from like our perspective, like you feel me, like T Deneen said it. She was talking about accountability, and Stain Demon Gusto Rex said it. Like accountability.
Yeah.
He said we know what we doing technically. You feel me? So we already accept our outcome. You feel me? It be the certain people that's like doing wrong with their karma and not expecting something to happen.
Yeah.
Because if you expect something to happen, you know what to prepare for, and you know how to change before it happens. Before
Yeah.
the bad happens, you could be ready for the change.
Yeah.
But if you sitting here acting like you don't know what you're bringing on to yourself, that's when you fuck yourself over.
That's the thing is like, I feel like no matter, I mean, this is just me personally, my own experience. Anything that I do, I know what the outcome is going to be most of the time. Like, as far as like, if I know I'm making a good decision, I know that eventually the outcome will be good. But
Sure.
if I'm making a bad decision, typically the outcome is bad right there and then, a hell of a lot faster.
Most definitely.
You know what I
ain't
mean?
gonna
Like,
Yeah.
lie, like a couple years ago, this little topic, but this the same shit we talking about though. Like couple years, like over 10 years ago, I set a nigga up. Chill. I set a nigga up, got his ass jumped and shit.
Okay.
Won't think of two shits about it. Nigga, that same night I went to the crib, 5 cars came to my crib. You hear what I'm and I'm not thinking about no, bro. I'm a real street nigga, so I'm not thinking about. I'm untouchable, nigga.
yeah.
I'm not thinking about you on my block though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not thinking you're stupid if you think you coming to.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking
Right.
about that shit,
You ain't think that
And-
shit
and
would
you
ever
said how
happen,
many
that shit
times it
did
came?
type shit,
bro. I
yeah.
swear to God, they came to my niggas came 1 car deep the first time, left, 2nd car deep, 3 car, and then when they finally came and got out the car, these
Right.
niggas out the car with bats and shit, bro.
So that's the
They was
moment.
fat, bro.
That's the moment you realize, like,
Already knew. I
you-
was
that
like, yeah,
karma is
like
real.
that.
Karma
Like,
is
life
real.
hurts you real
Yeah,
fast.
word.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I
You
seen
definitely learned a hard lesson.
And I
Yeah.
seen some of the other situations when I do, you know.
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
did some
word.
shit.
I'll say it like this: you're sitting here right now.
No, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That
I'm
right there
telling
was
you.
a hard lesson.
I
learned.
told you he's
feel me? And
protected.
I'm sure it was.
He,
But I'm saying, because the thing is, bro, is like
this
in life,
nigga is
bro, in
spiritually
life-
protected.
look,
I'm trying
Listen,
to tell
I'm a
y'all.
believer, so I'm gonna tell you one thing. I genuinely do feel like we are given, for one, again, accountability. When we doing something that we know we're not supposed to be doing, and we do it anyway. When we are indeed protected, we gonna get our ass handed to us, but we still gonna be protected.
Ain't nobody
in that
gonna be able to
moment.
walk on this earth without doing any bad deed. And
Exactly.
For sure.
No, let's be real. I don't care who you is, bro. You
For
can,
sure.
You can feel like you Big Dick John. You
Word.
ain't walking on this earth doing
Word.
no bad
No,
deed.
really.
and
It don't
nothing
matter if you
happened.
robbed somebody you stole from the store.
feel
It don't
me?
matter
It
if you
don't
got
matter if you
over on the
stole 5,
recording
600
artist.
grams.
Prime
It don't
example.
matter
A prime
how you
example
did
is
it.
look at the music industry right now. Look
Right.
at all of these super big names, and not even just the music industry. Look at all these super rich people. The Jeffrey Epstein, motherfucking
Yeah.
Diddy, fucking.
You gotta
R.
fuck
Kelly.
somebody over to be
All
a
these
billionaire.
people. So
Yeah,
the
for
thing
sure.
is like all these super rich people who are doing super shady shit.
Mhm.
At some point in life, they get taken down.
Yeah, but
They
you know
do.
why? You know
You
why I feel
right.
like
All it takes
What
is
goes
one
up
bad
must
situation.
come
Must
down,
come
sweetheart.
down.
That's why the
Exactly.
Tower of Babel
Every
fell.
fucking what is it? Every empire falls. They say
It
that shit.
does.
Every empire in history has fallen
Yeah.
at some
Somebody
point.
got to be the blame guy for something when there's something bigger going on.
Word.
And I
You
also
gotta-
noticed
you
that,
gotta throw a
especially the rich
distraction
people.
out.
The rich people are the targets, bro.
Yeah,
They,
you gotta
they're
throw a
really the
distraction.
targets.
They the
I mean,
targets,
It's
but the
not-
crazy
like-
part is if they the targets, imagine who targeting them.
Right.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
super
like you
rich
said,
people, the
like you said,
the
it-
billionaires that you don't know about that's
Word
not in
though.
the Forbes list
It
is
be the-
targeting.
No, I can
It'd be
see
real
what you're
more.
saying.
It'd be more.
Yeah.
Like that's why I try to tell people all the time. Like I'm big on certain shit, bro. I when I say like I'm really big on certain shit, I'm gonna say that. Like, and I'm gonna say this: for people to be out here raping, like let's say this, you can go out here and rape somebody.
Be great for somebody.
No.
Graping,
Hard on it.
You gotta say another word. You gotta say another word.
Don't be sorry for shit. Go ahead.
You
Yeah.
go ahead and put a. You said do what now?
I said don't be sorry for shit.
No, you said put a R.
But
a
don't
hard
say
R?
don't say that
Great,
word.
great.
Oh,
No,
alright,
I
so
didn't
say-
say shit. No, say,
I only
Don't
say
say
great.
it. Don't say
So
it.
Social media.
So say
Fuck social media.
So say
that's fine.
you go out here and
You gonna have to edit it.
and
No,
do
for
something you
real.
ain't supposed to do to the next person, sexually wise.
Right.
AS, a sexual assault.
Okay.
Right. Them motherfuckers get less time than motherfuckers who kill somebody. And you know why? Because the people who fucking higher up is doing the same shit.
Yeah.
We getting deep.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Why would Charlie get
We going
I'm
deep.
doing myself.
I'm gonna be honest. That's something that's been
I
happening from the
cannot
beginning of
charge
time.
you
For a
something.
long time.
It's
Like-
from the
like-
beginning of time.
Like, let's
that's
be
something.
realistic.
Just
People
like
don't
racism,
understand
that's
that
one of the
shit.
things.
And to
that I
get to that
genuinely don't
level,
feel like
you
we
gonna have to
got.
do the same
People
shit.
don't understand.
That's
that.
why
Like,
we
why
not
you
gonna
think
get to that
you can
level.
Go, like you can
We
go
not doing the same shit.
Sexual assault somebody right now and get 3 years, but you go kill somebody, you gonna get a life sentence.
If I go rob a bank, I
You
only
gonna
get
you
5.
gonna get damn near life sentence for robbing a bank.
Oh no, I won't.
Well, yeah.
It's like 5 years, ain't it?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm saying
Federally.
damn near like how
Yeah.
shit switching over. Like,
Yeah.
but like niggas out here that's sexual assault.
Yeah.
They ain't getting
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
Super
You
deep,
feel
but
me?
hell
Like I said,
yeah.
it's
I know a lot
it's
of them
the
motherfuckers get
politician
beat the
shit,
fuck
bro.
up in jail though.
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah.
it's
Eventually,
Yeah,
but
they
it's
gonna
too late by then, though.
We
It's
don't
too
believe
late
in
by
that.
then.
But
It's
you
too
gotta
late
think
by
about
then.
it. We don't know our higher ups, bro. We would never know.
We gonna never
Yeah.
know.
This is the reason why I've been saying all the time that I don't feel like a federal government is something that should be done. I feel
Nah,
like
me either.
smaller cities should be governed individually.
I feel
It's like
like
if people trying to take control of too many people, it's always gonna be chaos.
I feel like all them old people that's all them old white people that's and I don't mean no offense. I love white people. My baby mama white, my daughter white.
My grandma white.
You know, not that ass.
Linda.
But I mean, like that's
My
what I'm
mama.
saying. I feel like all the
Butter.
old white people that's politicians that's in office and shit need to die right now and get the fuck out of there. And it need to be some young minded
damn.
people. It need to
Hey,
be
this
some, nah,
episode,
real
we
shit,
are
though.
not
It
getting
need to be
paid
some young
for this
people with-
episode.
that's more up to date than
The live
that's not
has
I get
been
what you're saying,
canceled.
But you gotta understand how America was built. That's not how America was built. You
But
gotta
listen,
build
no,
the-
I-
you
But
gotta
listen,
write
hold on,
the
hold on, hold on, hold
Constitution.
on.
It's
Fuck
just-
all of
it's-
this.
it's just,
Fuck
you know,
all
it's
this.
a
Hold on,
dream.
hold on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold
you
on.
know,
It's just-
We getting too deep. Let's bring it back a little bit.
Why?
We getting too deep.
I
Let's
was
bring
gonna say,
it.
can I play devil's advocate real fast?
Okay.
Because when we was just talking about breaking down the Constitution, technically that's what Trump's trying to do right now.
Listen, Trump finna make it look.
Trump out here trying to fucking.
I ain't saying
trying to
nothing
be a
political
dictator,
on
ain't
camera.
He
Never mind.
is. He is.
But
Motherfucker
Yeah, but
trying
at
to-
the same time,
so hold on, 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 hold
He said it's too
on.
much for me.
Hold on.
y'all believe
Me
in
and
zombies?
Stain Demon, Gusto Rex, been working on
Aliens
some
real?
Oh
shit.
God!
No,
Robots taking over. Or what?
Me and goddamn
What we
Stain
talking about?
Demon,
Oh shit.
Gusto Rex, been
They couldn't
working
handle
on
it, bro.
some
They couldn't
shit.
handle
I'm
it.
trying to tell you,
They
bro.
couldn't handle
Nah, word though. Like, so what I said was,
I really be studying
after
a lot.
we
I
started
think a
making
lot of
this
shit,
music
bro.
and shit, which
I got
happened a
you.
little bit later. Now me and this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta make music. That's how it was from the beginning. Call each other every day. Goddamn, you ain't got it, I got it. Type of brotherhood. You
Shit, let's
feel
get into
me?
the next record.
Let's get into the next record, but it's just a me record. Gotta send a us record.
Nah, we got you. Dead Money KD, the joint right here. Let's see what we got.
This the one, since when? This the hit. Since when? You gonna hear this everywhere. Since when? On the net playing tough, got me thinking since when? To them hoes, gotta thinking since when? Acting like you got the gas plug, thinking since when? You ain't getting to that bag. Since when? On the net playing tough, got me thinking since when? To them hoes, gotta thinking since when? Got that gas plug, thinking since when? You ain't never drink Corona, got me thinking since when? Since when? Now I feel like Young Gleesh. I know you the type to cap, you ain't got a lot of me. We on A Monty, you capping me. Hey, you be capping on the beat. You ain't even known for that. Got me thinking since when? I'm the type to spin again. I'm the type to hit a friend. And them songs that catch your bodies got me thinking since when? You a middleman for real, you ain't the one that get it in. You be lying to yourself, no you lying to them hoes. Got me thinking since when? Got me thinking what you own. Come on, blood thinking since when? He an Instagram shooter, got me thinking since when? No, you acting like you dodging wavy 10. Caught him doing mobile banking. You been scamming since when? Since when? Cause you ain't never hit no lick. I know you ain't on nothing. I need my dress back. Got me thinking since when? Got that gas plug thinking since when? Dress coming soon. You been thumping since when? That pants up. Got me thinking since when? Trying to cap to them hoes. Gotta thinking since when? Acting like you know Stain Demon. Got me looking since when? You don't know A Monty TDs is when? Hey, since when? Since when? You know it, 2 minutes.
Get you hype, then get you
y'all
mad.
2
because
minute
we wanted to play
motherfucking songs.
again.
I'm sick of you motherfuckers. Y'all 2-minute songs. Y'all about to start making full
2 minutes. Shout out Lil Pump.
verses, 3 hooks,
Shout out Lil Pump.
breakdown.
He the one that started it.
People, goddamn, is not ready for 4-minute songs.
Yeah, I know.
They
You know what I mean?
not.
Attention
Time
spans are
is-
short
yeah,
now.
like
They
it's not
Yeah.
like how it used to be.
Yeah.
Art of Peer Pressure. I think that was one of the first songs that I heard again. That was like almost 4 minutes long by Kendrick Lamar, and I love that shit.
There's still a lot of music that I listen to that's like, because I don't really listen to a lot of hip hop anymore. I listen to a lot of like indie shit, but a
Damn.
lot of the music I listen to are still full length, songs. So I'm just kind of an old soul.
Do you
so
skip it
I'm
though?
an old
Don't
soul.
keep it a bean. You skip it.
Most of the time.
Rock and roll song be 4 minutes long. You gonna play the whole song?
Most of the time, yeah. Like, so, because it's not like heavy rock and roll shit that I listen
Yeah,
to. Like,
yeah.
the shit that I be listening to, bro, y'all would be like,
It don't matter the
fuck you listening
genre,
to,
but
bro?
it matter the minutes. Are you gonna listen to the whole song?
Yeah. Most of the time, I'm gonna say the majority of the time, yeah, bro. I'm listening to the whole song. Yeah.
I feel like it depends on what I'm listening to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say every single time I'm listening to the whole
Yeah.
song. I'm not
Like a Friday night when I'm about to go to the club, I'm probably gonna skip the song after the first verse.
So what
You
do
feel
listen-
me?
what-
But
so,
a
alright,
regular
so
night, I'm gonna listen to the whole song.
Are you listening more of the beat or the actual song?
the lyrics a lot of the times. So like
Lyrics.
for me, I'm an all around, especially ever.
Hold on,
since
even
becoming-
as a producer, you
No,
don't listen
that
to
is
the.
kinda crazy.
That's why. That's
You-
why I
you
asked that
Ever since
question.
becoming a producer and engineer, I listen to music way differently.
You
now.
only listen to the lyrics though?
No,
Okay,
no.
I was about to say.
A lot of the times, it depends on the song. So like, if it's a good instrumental behind the lyrics, I'm down for whatever the song is gonna be because I'm really grooving to whatever the beat
type
is.
shit.
But like,
yeah.
a lot of the times, I like storytelling music or something that has some type of meaning behind it, or like
Right.
gives you some type of metaphor.
But if the lyrics not hitting you
just,
right, are you still listening to the beat?
Nah. Like once I'm like listening to the lyrics, if it's a good voice and I like the voice, but I don't really like what's being said, I'll listen to the voice with the lyrics. Like I've learned how to tune out what the words are saying and just
Right.
listen to the frequencies of the voice
Okay,
with
yeah.
the beats.
Okay,
right?
okay.
So
Word.
I'll tune that out. So like, but if I don't like the voice and I don't like the beat, then I'm definitely just tune the fuck out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you good. I'm definitely tune the fuck out at that point.
Okay,
so like,
word.
but a
It's
lot of
kinda
the
funny
music
that
that
he
I'm
got up
listening
there
to.
and say, "Hey, I gotta use the bathroom." But
You said what?
no,
Yeah,
I'm just
but
picking.
backwards, but yeah. Word, because I was gonna say as a producer, it is different. Now that I've been making beats for about 3 years, like every time I hear a beat, I'm listening to the beat before the lyrics. But I'm listening to the beat before the lyrics now.
I think
just because I make them.
I think with hip hop and R&B, I'm listening to the beat more than the lyrics. I think with the
Yeah.
music that I like to just genuinely listen to and sing along to, 'cause I like to
Yeah.
sing. So
For
like
sure.
I listen to a lot more singy type of music than rapping music.
Yeah.
Like, so I if it's something that I like the melody of the vocals, I'm more or less caring about the vocals. But if
Yeah.
it's like something that now that I've been learning the guitar, if it's something that I like on the guitar that I feel like I could probably learn, then I'm now really listening to like. But I
Right.
always break songs down differently. As I
Definitely,
listen to
yeah.
them.
Because if I listen to an R&B
Yeah.
song versus a trap song, I'm gonna try to break them drums down on an
Yeah,
R&B
no,
for
song.
real.
I
Hey.
need that drum pattern.
Look,
I
so,
need
yeah,
them
the
drums.
one thing that I learned with drums, like first things first, like if you're using certain like loop websites or royalty-free websites, like I use Splice. If you're using shit like that and you're getting your drums from there, man, like they're super high quality samples. And
Yeah.
you don't even got to do much to mix them. All you have to
Right.
do is fucking put them in and level it out. once you understand leveling on your beats, the rest of it is
For
so
sure,
fucking
yeah.
easy, bro.
You need
Like,
high
that's why I
quality
so wanna-
sounds, and you need
Yeah.
them goddamn levels.
Yeah,
Gain
bro, like-
staging for
Yeah,
sure.
because when you have
Yeah,
low
yeah.
quality sounds, that's when you have to do a bunch to bring it
Word.
up. But when you have these high quality, already exported samples that you can just really drop in
Yeah.
there and it's already doing it.
Hey, look, and as a producer, I'll give out the sauce. I ain't gonna say the group name because they done sold the group. They not together. So TB Digital, hit him up from Richmond, Virginia. Hit T Will Productions. He from Smithfield, Virginia, from where I went to high school. Wave Crates, Mac the Shooter. Hit them people up. If you a beginner producer, get them high quality sounds. They got you for the low.
Oh, they got the
for
sample
free.
packs.
Yeah, they got everything you need.
Damn right.
Word.
Damn right. Them sample
For
packs,
sure.
yeah,
Got to
you
give
can
the
make some
sauce
bread on
out
that
from
shit.
being a newbie, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
No gatekeeping.
Damn right. Yeah, you know what's crazy is I like started working on my own sample pack and then like I never
Word.
finished it. Like I never
Word.
actually finished it because I wanted to put my own sample pack out for sale.
Okay.
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
tough.
Like of shit that I make myself and all that shit and just put it out. But I never
Word.
finished it. Like I got a lot of the sounds in and then I
Yeah.
never actually finished
Well,
it.
that's a
Word.
new goal set for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually is a really good goal. I
That's
should set for
cool. Cause
myself,
look, as a
actually.
producer, I didn't go with the drums, but I want to do I want to make my own one shots.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I'm good with a little bit
'cause-
of sound design. A
'cause,
little
like,
bit.
There's plugins that you can create the sounds.
You,
know what I
word, you
mean?
can make
So-
your own shit.
Yeah, there's a
Mhm.
lot of shit that you can do to make your own sounds and shit like that. And I definitely, like I said, I started that, but I never finished it.
Yeah,
So
like the oscillator in FL
all
Studio.
that, yeah, bro.
I've been
there's so
fucking
much,
with that
yeah,
shit.
There's so many
Yeah,
different things, like
hell yeah.
so many different tools that you could use. So
Word.
yeah, man, that's definitely a goal I should definitely set for myself. for sure.
Word. I set mine with yours. You got the drums. I got the one shots. I got the
It's not just the
piano.
drums. I need to make the whole
pianos and
fucking team.
the whole kit.
Sample
Yeah,
kit.
I'm talking about. I want to put melodies in there, chords in there, all that shit. Like
Okay,
I want to
damn.
put like guitar sample, like me actually playing the guitar and shit. And
What's
that's why I
today?
gotta get better at that shit.
What's today? May 30th. You need your shit done by June 31st.
Oh, that's not gonna happen by June 30th. This is like, this would be done. No, this
They
would be
said
something.
nah.
This would be something to put out. Like if I were to really dedicate time to putting I would want to
sample
do
pack
like
out,
a
yeah.
big pack. Like I'm not
Big
talking
pack?
about.
Don't
like,
do a
I'm
big
talking
pack.
Why you
about,
gotta
like,
go big?
Yeah, don't go
Because
big.
because why not?
Because you're gonna get
You got-
better as you go.
No,
So you
I
need to give a
understand that,
30
but-
pack.
No, but I'm talking.
Give a
I'm,
30 pack out.
that
That way, when you keep elevating,
if I do a pack, bro, I want to have at least like 10 kick samples, 10 snare samples, 10 clap samples, 10 hi-hat samples, like
But why
10
do
of
you gotta
those, 10
start
of
off
each.
with 10?
Because
of
that's
each?
that's what I want to do.
but think about it.
Maybe
Every
it's
time
just
you make a
that's my
song,
sense
isn't the
of
next
that.
song better?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Every time
making
you
it-
mix
but
a
you
song,
also
every
have
time
to-
you mix a song, isn't the next song better?
I understand.
Every
that.
time you play the guitar, isn't the next time you
I
play the
understand where you're
guitar
coming
better?
from.
Exactly.
So that's why you only
All
gonna do
in.
a 30
understand.
pack to get it out, so you're not bullshitting, and the next one gonna be better.
But let me ask you this, right?
Then that way you can listen to your work and be like, damn, I got way better.
That's a fact, though.
Would you rather a pack with 30 samples or a pack with like 300 samples for $25?
300 samples as a producer, I'm gonna think like everybody gonna get most of these. So I'd rather have the less amount. I'd rather have the less amount. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
if you
everybody
think about
gonna
it
have
like
them.
this, but think about it like this though.
But if you're a
If
newbie,
it's more
then maybe.
samples in the pack, they're more than likely gonna have a different sample or like a different pattern than whatever it is that you're gonna use, opposed to having only 30 samples in the pack, and they're gonna have pretty much a lot more of a chance to having the same sounds used in the beats.
Okay.
So that's one thing about
So
it.
with
And
your
two,
vision, how long is that gonna take for you specifically? With your vision,
by the end of the summer,
into the
if I were
summer?
to really sit down and like
Like
dedicate time
August.
to it, because
So you gotta
I would do
September.
it like this.
September.
September.
So
Because I
September
would do it like
31st,
this.
can you have this pack done?
September
Yeah.
21st.
That I
what are you
could-
talking about?
Oh no, it's
No, by the-
31st.
no,
It's 31st right now.
31st.
Yeah. So
It'd be by
September 31st.
No, I'm just saying the fall
October
equinox
1st. By
is fall
October
20.
1st. Give me till October 1st.
By October 1st, A Monty is gonna have a whole pack full of melodies, one shot, drum shots, 808s, and everything. Download
Said
it there.
He said it. It's
That I could
live.
definitely
Which
do.
camera is it on? He said it. It's
October
here.
1st.
We're gonna go back to this
A
episode.
Monty
October 1st.
multi kit is coming
No,
out.
I mean, I'm definitely down for it because it's something I've always thought about, and it's something I've been wanting to do. I just, like I said, I already started one, but I never finished it. But I definitely would probably just start it over, to be honest. But like I said, it's something that I would take each day
Mhm.
to do a different part of it. I wouldn't want to try to knock it all out in one day because I'm not going to do it to the best of my ability. Like if I'm going to create the sounds, I want to create a good sample pack with high quality.
So like, if you had a
samples that-
manager to manage you making this
oh, I have chat
from
now.
October 1st,
Oh God, yeah.
how,
he
what
loves
what
Chat
times
GPT.
would you want me to hit you up? Every 31st, I need to hit you like, hey, you got 2 months left. You got
I
1
don't-
month
I don't
left.
Even need that.
You
I
got
don't even
30
need
days
that.
left.
I'm just. She'll tell you I'm on another level of
Yeah.
motivation right now.
So if I don't
Like,
say nothing to
It's
you,
funny
this
'cause
gonna
what you
get
just
done.
said- what you
Yeah,
just
probably.
said-
Now that
Gotcha.
we've talked about it on the show, and I'm gonna be going back
Yeah,
and having editing
yeah.
it, see this
The whole
again.
world
Yeah.
seeing this.
And
Yeah.
the clips are gonna come out of me
Yeah.
saying that I'm gonna do it. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to do it. Now I'm gonna know I'm gonna
Okay,
just gonna do
good.
it. But
Good.
it's a fun challenge for me. I'm down for it. Like I could easily just put it on my website and just
Word.
whoever wants to buy it can buy it. Like
Word.
but like I said, I want to take my time with it. I want to fucking do it right, and I want to have some high quality samples, and then figure out how I could put it on something like Splice. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I want to be able to do something with it, not just like fucking have it and then nobody takes it. You know?
Right. And I love that because new challenges create new motivation.
Because also think about it like
Like,
this:
oh,
I can
now
send
I'm re in
out
love
I can
with it.
send out a 30 pack to you for free, but the whole pack, if you want to buy the whole pack with all 300 samples,
Oh, that's how they do it already too.
that's what I'm saying.
the beta pack.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm saying when my pack is done, I'll send you the pack, and now you have my pack, but you have the smaller version. of
Yeah,
it.
the
Now, if you
beta,
want the whole
yeah,
thing is gonna be
word.
$50 for the whole pack.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Tough.
So it's
Yeah.
that's my goal with it. If I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it that way, I'm gonna do it.
And
That's
I
how I'm gonna
love
do it.
shit like that,
Go
man,
big or
because
go
it
home.
give you a new interest. Like when I'm making beats, I could be making beats just typing it in, just
Yeah.
clicking the notes in.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, fuck, I want to learn the keyboard.
Yeah.
Now that's a new interest. Now I want to learn the drum pads.
Yeah.
Now that's a new interest. Is give me a evaluation of how much I love what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
My nose is running. I need a tissue desperately.
Grab a tissue.
I don't know what my
You have an issue?
You
Grab a
you have an issue. Grab a tissue.
Ew.
Hey yo, we used to have a pillow in the house that was stitched, and it was like, you have issues.
Thanks.
Oh god.
Oh shit! I knocked it
Stain
out.
Demon taking a shit, nigga.
No, for real.
Yeah,
Oh, it's locked.
bro disappeared.
Can you open the door?
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, is he not?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You heard me? You was taking a shit, bro. Oh man. Monty, let us smoke the black for the end of the episode.
The tobacco.
We're already at. We have like 15 minutes left.
15 minutes.
We got like
fame.
15 minutes, and I'm in it.
Type
'Cause
shit.
I'm shortening the episodes because like.
Well, give us the good
because-
questions.
All right, shit, man. Why was 6 afraid of 7 for Rick?
Because he was about to get 8, nigga. He was about to get 8. Okay.
Yeah, to transition to a more serious note.
I sent you
So,
one
like,
last
what it-
song that we can end off with.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what I was gonna do. End off the
Okay,
show with it.
word.
What's gonna make you different? What's gonna make y'all different in the music industry? And like I see the change that you guys are having, like as far as like the message that you want to do. But what are you gonna do outside of the message that you're putting into the music to like really make a change and a difference?
Shit, to be honest, me personally, I don't sound like nobody for it.
Okay.
If you actually hear any of like my other music, I really don't sound like nobody.
Okay.
And then like my vision already is crazy. You know what I mean? So like my visuals will be more of who I project myself to be on sound, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So-
Sonically type shit.
and that's just me,
Word.
though, you know. And then the way I promote, and then I interact, and then just off of my networking, it's
Word.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
like, and this is my first, you know, doing something like this. So like, look at it. That's how I look at it. Look at it like that. You know, so I'm out. You know, I'm
Word.
just it's work.
Do you guys have any desire to do community events, to do something that can be beneficial to maybe the music community or even just beneficial to your neighborhoods or anything like that?
Yeah, I do that all the
For
time.
sure. Hell yeah.
Do stuff like that all the
What y'all
time.
be doing?
Me personally, I go out.
No,
I
he
go
said
out-
he be doing it all.
He said, "Don't do that.
I go out and give out. I give out stuff to the homeless all the time. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm big on like the community. If it wasn't for the community, I won't be who I am. You
Yeah.
know, like and that's just how I look at stuff.
So I got a question, right? Like, cause nowadays I be real hesitant about like people who beg for money. And I say that because like I know for a fact that there are a group of beggars who've been doing this shit for years, who have a house, and all they do is sit on, like, Mallory, like, by the highway and shit, and fucking ask for money. And that's how they've been getting by. And, like, that makes me, like, wonder, like, are y'all not trying to get a job? Are y'all not trying to do any, or is this just how you decided you guys were
will
like,
say-
we have a group of people, let's just beg, and that's how we get by?
I became good friends with one of the people that was involved in one of those rings.
Of course you did.
With one of the jobs that I was working. And he would come in and be like, hey, can you help me count my money? Because he's sitting outside cold and his fingers all, and he is disabled. A lot of these people are disabled. It's just that their disability.
Yeah, I
can't
have
enough.
noticed that too.
And we expect them to go out and get a job, but the moment that they hurting too bad to get up and go to work, they're gonna fire their asses.
You know what,
I'm saying?
I really feel bad seeing people in wheelchairs out there, man. Like,
Specifically.
Why you feel bad?
Just the
I mean,
wheelchair.
they realize that this is what I have to do.
No,
in
like
this
that's
moment.
what nigga was thinking about. Just specifically the wheelchairs. But nah, for
like,
sure.
'cause, like,
Yeah.
when I be seeing people and sitting on the side of the street and they have, you know, they stop laughing. I'm trying to be serious.
All right, let's go.
But I be seeing them in wheelchairs on the side of the street. Now, for real though, like I be feeling bad as fuck. I be like, cause like you gotta like they sit and confined to a chair all day, like every day,
Yeah,
and they
for
can't
sure.
fucking really fend for themselves. But they,
I got my OG like that. My OG disabled. You feel me? Like I don't really like, and then like I don't feel no way about that type of shit. Like, and you'll be surprised. Handicapped people, they don't want you to feel.
They don't want no help.
don't want you to feel no type of way for them. They like dark humor.
I did notice that. Yeah,
A lot of
I definitely
handicapped
noticed
people,
that.
they don't want you to feel.
But
no
I'm saying
type of-
like
they wish it was just like you.
Yeah.
But
I
they'd
think-
tell you like, hey, bro. You
But I
come
think
do
though,
this.
like,
Go
'cause,
break
like-
your legs real quick. And
No,
see how
Nah,
that-
but I'm saying like,
Nah, I know what you said.
imagine being homeless, and you.
So,
and
okay,
you
so with
confined
the
to a
question-
wheelchair,
You
too.
think
with
That's
they
what I'm
homeless.
saying.
with the hold
They
on
not
with the
really
with the
homeless.
question he was
So they really
asking.
just out there fucking
Nah, like with the
around.
question you was asking, like how you feel about giving homeless people money and giving to them, like because some people be faking.
Nah,
Like
hey,
when you
look,
come to
hey,
the light, I feel like if you got something in the car, it don't matter if it's change or a couple dollars, just right there. If you got something, give
You
it
know
to
what?
them.
If they
Give
out
it to
there
them. But
doing
if
it,
look,
then
but
should
if you
just-
a energy person and you spiritual and shit, you gonna feel it the nigga faking. You gonna be like,
Cause,
nah.
Cause my
He
thing
got a
is, like, I don't
Mercedes in
want
the
it to
parking
go- Like if
garage.
I were to give you, if I give you some money, right, and then you go and spend it on beer instead of food, I'm gonna feel.
Fuck
some type of
that.
way.
That's
It don't
the thing.
matter.
It don't matter what
It
you
don't
do.
matter
But
what you
can't
giving
say
it to
that, though.
them.
You can't say that at the end of the day, because that's like a you work, right?
Yeah.
That's like you getting your paycheck and you go spend it on whatever the fuck you go spend.
Right,
it
ain't
on.
like he getting
You
studio
earned your shit,
time.
though. Just
He
'cause-
getting studio
just 'cause,
time,
you
so
know what
let's
I mean?
take out
You-
whatever
you
he
go-
paid for
you go
studio.
spend
Now you get
I
300 a
pay
week.
for studio time right now. You might not
Yeah.
ain't got no bud to smoke, but you might go spend some of that bread I gave you to go buy some bud.
Yeah.
For me, I might look at it. Say if I don't care for smoking, or I ain't one of them people who, you know what I mean. Say I'm against it. You know, say I want to. Damn, bro, you went and spent my money on. You ain't even invest inside the goddamn the
Right.
studio. You went and spent my money on weed. What you doing?
Like it wants your money
You know,
once you get
but
it.
at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you earned your shit.
Yeah.
That person was on that corner all damn day.
See,
Regardless
but
of-
that's the
And that's-
thing,
that's
and
the
this
one-
is how I look at it too, because that is their job. That is a
then
job.
not
They
even that.
really have to invest
even
in
that.
sitting in it and on the
Yeah.
corner
For sure.
rain,
Even that. I
sleet,
said-
and
But
I-
snow.
compared to
I'ma
the
tell you-
homeless people that we just seen at the
Nah, I'ma
light,
tell you some real
like,
shit. I'ma tell you
it
some
don't
real
matter what their life is. The homeless people at the light, we don't know their life.
Nah,
we don't
it's
need to
not-
know their
No.
life.
Most
You
of
feel
them
me?
niggas
We
ain't.
don't.
Most of them niggas ain't.
You just
homeless,
either
bro.
gonna feel
Like,
in your heart that you need to give it to
Give
them.
or
Nah.
not.
I mean,
Or
one
not.
thing- I guess if you really look at it from the perspective of like the hustle of sitting out there on the corner,
That's
but
their
like to
job.
me, it's like if you aren't homeless, right, and you're doing that to make your money. To me, it's just a very
You just
degrading,
dishonest.
like a
You
human.
dishonest.
No, but it's not looking at it from that. I'm talking about it from like it's a degrading thing to do to yourself.
Right.
You're
But you know
sitting on
something?
the side of the road
Some people don't
begging.
have
for
People
shame.
with no money have no shame.
I get that.
You don't. If
I'ma
you
say
have
this
no
too,
money,
though.
you
I'ma
got
say
no
this too.
shame.
If you gotta realize the type of people you come across when you doing it. One thing my great grandma always told me. She's still alive. Shout out Minnie Womack, my great grandma.
Grandma.
Shout
So-
out.
But she always told me, homeless people would never ask. They never sit and beg or ask you for
That's a
nothing.
fact, though.
Like a real
Homeless
homeless.
people
A real-
don't really
they don't.
beg.
They'll give before they ask.
That's a fact.
And you know, I mean,
You feel
even
me?
just
So
like
you
your
gotta know
videos
the
and shit that I've
difference
seen
of
that.
who's coming across of asking. So you got people who might look homeless, but the whole time, like you say, they just want to go in and get a beer. You got some people that might look homeless, but the whole time they got a household, but they just trying to get their little fix to get some crack or get whatever they, you know what I mean?
You know
they
what?
high off of.
I think one
You
day
got to realize, you know what I mean? Then you
Yeah.
got some people, you got your Arabs. Oh, I'm running out on gas. Can you buy one of these rings? That's a scam. That's a pyramid scam.
Yeah.
They ain't out. They just hit you.
But for
They
you,
just
my
hit the
friend,
whole Walmart parking lot with the
50%
same shit.
off.
Yo, I've definitely been hit. Like I was in a parking lot. Where was I? I think we were in New York City, and that was when I was out doing a show. We were in the parking lot of the building, and this dude walked up to us with all these chains. And was like, "Yeah, bro, we got all these." This white dude. He was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I got all these chains for sale, bro. I got this one right here. This one will fit you for $100."
$100.
That's one thing
Word.
I ain't never have a
Back-
problem.
Like, oh, you don't
I can
want
say
it?
no.
But for you, my friend, $40. $40? You have $40?
And
No,
then-
thank
and then,
you.
like,
Yeah,
some
but
shit-
for you, my
and then
friend,
they get a
$30.
Vans too, though, bro.
You
Like,
got
they a Vans
25.
too,
I can't go no lower than 25.
And that's okay.
They out
Okay.
here- you got some of them out here, some
$10.
AirPods.
You
You
be like, I
some
got
of them out here,
$10.
some
All
AirPods,
right,
bro.
I get
Like,
it to you.
Some of these
Nah.
motherfuckers.
They always
is
get me.
Vans with- And then you gotta
My thing is,
realize
if it's real and you
they
selling
don't
it,
be.
that's
but you
what I'm
gotta-
saying.
But not. But
Like,
you gotta realize too, like
It don't
the
be.
ones that doing it is the ones that's coming from the country that
Oh,
does them type
Oh,
of scheme.
God.
So
Yeah.
you go to India or just Afghanistan or what, you know what I mean, something different. You know what I mean? Even Dubai, certain parts of different cultures.
Yeah.
They are big on scamming.
Yeah. And on top of that, they getting it for cheaper. Like, I went to work. I used to work with a dude from, let's go say the Middle East. I don't know because I don't want to say what part he was from, but the Middle East. But when he came, he told me, he was like, we get gold and them expensive ass rugs that people be buying. Like, he was like, we
Gold
get that
is in
for cheap
Africa,
as fuck.
so
And he
it
was like,
makes
we come
sense.
over here and give you our leftovers. Basically, that's how he said it. Like, we give you my leftovers and tax y'all, and then tell you half off for a deal, and we still winning.
No, really.
that's
What?
funny as a
He explained
That's
it to me
why
like
it's
that.
outrageous to me
Word.
that people really that it's really like third world countries and stuff out like
Yeah,
Africa still because it's like y'all really are the richest country on this planet.
I
You
mean,
know what
but
I'm saying?
you got to think.
But at the
though,
same
like,
time, they
doing
are still
certain-
very colonized,
doing
too.
certain business, just like in America, like just because there's certain businesses that are thriving, making billions of dollars every year, doesn't mean that everybody is rich in the country.
No.
Like, and it's the same
Word.
thing in the third world countries.
For
I'm sure that
sure.
there's people who are living not too bad in those
Yeah,
countries, and then there's
word.
people who are living terribly.
The brokest dude from over there will come over here
Hey,
and
look,
make a
I be
killing.
watching- I be watching I be
Yo.
watching a lot of streamers and shit, right?
Type
Like,
shit.
And I would be watching I Show Speed shit.
Yeah,
And
I
he just
fuck
left.
with
And he just left.
Fuck
from,
with him? Well, I ain't
he was
expect
in
Monty to
Japan
fuck
He
with
or
took it.
some
He
shit.
took a spear from Braun Breaker on WWE at the Royal Rumble, bro. He
But
got my
what?
respect.
And the RKO.
Speed?
And RKO.
And RKO on the
And
table.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
That's
both.
He pays
crazy.
attention.
Yeah,
He
pays
He
attention.
like-
I've been watching. I've been watching.
I was watching some. It was either him or somebody else, but they was asking the dude. They was like, yeah, they thought they was like, yeah, they was walking up the stairwells and shit. Dude asked him, he was like, yeah, so all the rich people stay up here, right? He was like, nah, all the rich people stay at the bottom. He was like, it's vice versa from America. He was like, America, you know, all the hills, that's the rich people. At the bottom, more. But over there, it's
damn.
vice versa.
Damn.
It makes
So
sense
they
because in
stadiums
reality,
is
it's
different,
harder
damn.
to breathe when you up at the top.
Yeah, it's
So
not,
you
and then
gotta,
not even that.
uh,
It's when you up at the top, you got more to get. You got
More.
more
To
to
loop.
travel to
Yeah.
get to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like basically being in the country.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Because you gotta think about
imagine
moving
you
in,
on
you gotta
bike,
move all
I
that
mean,
shit all the
walking.
way
All the
upstairs.
way
and
Yeah,
shit.
so
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
you walking. You gotta walk 40, damn near an hour, 2 hours just to get to the city, and then
And you
walk
staying in the
all that
country,
way
yeah.
back just to make it home with your groceries. And imagine if you don't have.
With your groceries,
Okay,
oh
no,
God.
yeah,
You ain't got no
that's
gas
how it is.
station.
Yeah.
Imagine you don't
Yeah.
have. It's not even
You know,
gas.
gas
Don't got
Imagine you
no
station.
have
car,
bike
they don't got
fare.
no, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you out back, and then on top of that, they were saying like certain people who drive bikes only go up to a certain amount of. The
Hey,
trail.
look, was Stain Demon Gusto Rex in the military? Because that nigga wear
No,
his
for
watch
real.
upside down.
Chill, bro.
Like that was the most random.
Hey,
The watch
yeah.
upside down. Very observant.
Because
huh?
I used to sell jewelry. They was like, they wear their watch upside down as military. Talk to them.
No, I done met a lot of military people from my job.
Hey, look, when I used to break in cribs.
Man.
I know
What the fuck?
this is what I'm talking about. When I used to break in cribs, bro.
This has been an episode of A Chill is a podcast. We got T Deneen, we got A Montes, Stain Demon Gusto. Damn it, we out.
Bro, just segued
This how we used to
Yeah,
find
for
out
real,
where
when I
all
used
the
to break in
guns was
cribs.
at. This how we used to find out where the guns was at, bro.
What a what? I mean
the
the
guns was at.
not the
don't
dude.
lie, bro.
The things,
Bruh,
where the things was
Where the
at.
things,
Them things.
You already said it. It's too late now.
Nah,
You gotta edit it regardless.
Hell, nah, I ain't editing shit.
But
this the old head YN
it had to
podcast.
have a goddamn American flag in front of that bitch. They was in the service, or they was.
Oh, no,
The
that's a
story
fact.
gets
Nah,
crazy.
that's a fact.
The story gets
They was
crazy.
either in the service
That's a
or they.
fact,
or
though.
they
Did you take the flag?
No, nigga.
Did you rip it off the wall?
No.
You left it
It
alone.
was either
But
in
you
the
remember the
service or
flag
they- or they was in
specifically.
the goddamn-
No,
But you-
because that-
But you remember the flag
There was a
specifically.
the flag is a green
But
flag.
you
with the-
remember
with
the-
pew pew.
So somebody listen.
What made you remember the flag specifically? The way it was hanging?
No, bro. I'm trying.
What's
to
the way it was
That's
laid
how we
out?
know what
Was
we
it right in
looking
front of
for.
the things?
That's how we know what we looking for.
Okay.
You feel me? Like
Type shit.
And look, and like I said, I'm not promoting.
This has been an episode of A Chill is a podcast. We got A Monty in this
putting
bitch.
niggas on
We got
game.
Stain
You telling
Demon,
to the
Gusto
world.
Rex. We got T Deneen.
Bro said,
Damn Buddy KD. We out.
breaking the
You
houses.
know it.
We left.
We out.
Everybody about to take. Everybody's about to take down their American flag right now. Right now.
When I used to break in houses, bro, I was throwing left, bro.
We out. Hey, this has been a great episode. I love y'all niggas.
We do got one more song to play. We do got.
Oh yeah, one more.
We gonna play that shit to end it out, and then we'll end it out. Oh, you sent me something.
Yeah, that
Play
one.
this
Play that
joint.
one. Damn.
This is why I say I'm different, bro.
Gusto Rex. Sponsored by Corona.
That shit ain't no average. You done ran off with my love, man, that shit was bad. I'm the one who taught you how to go and get it back. I'm the one who taught you how to go and count that cash. I'm the one who took you out the hood and showed you class. I done showed you everything, you shitted on my ass. You was like a high school crush who I walked the class. Let a nigga come off stupid, I'ma dog his ass. We're getting suited, playing music, laughing off the gas. Shorty know you bad, bend it over and pop that ass. Hit your knees and make it slop, but baby, just don't do it fast. You my little stripper, bitch, you love it when I throw this cash. You one little freaky bitch, I love it when you try to gag. She like it when I smell her face and spit up in her ass. It's another round, after this she tryna run it back. That pussy man, pro, she wonder why I keep coming back. Late night on the road, she be calling, asking where I'm at. I gotta make her home, she gon' have a damn panic attack. I hate it when she alone, promise she don't know how to act. She got some lean, it ain't no green, it ain't no ass. Pulled me a phone, wrote some dope, this ain't no plat. No, she know I'm still at, yeah. And I'm still up in that field, I still be towing still. She know how that shit is, man, she know how that shit, man, she know how that shit is. You done ran off with my love, man, that shit was bad. I'm the one who taught you how to go and get it back. I'm the one who taught you how to go and count that cash. I'm the one who took you out the hood and showed you class. I done showed you everything, you shitted on my ass. You was like a high school crush who I walked the class. Let a nigga come off stupid, I'ma dog his ass. We getting suited, playing music, laughing off the gas.
I'm so tough with that shit, bro. It was pretty tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
Word. Gusto Rex, Stain Demon. Look him up.
Yeah. You got your shit on platform?
Nah, bro.
Look him up on SoundCloud. Look him up on SoundCloud.
I don't care no more.
I mean, you asked me a real question. Though.
Listen
I ain't
to
gonna
him
put
on
you the same
SoundCloud.
line.
Why though? Like, why aren't you on?
Because technically, I just started making the beats. We weren't owning the beats, and
you just
he,
made that?
Yeah,
yeah, he real
Oh,
specific.
my apologies.
He real
Nah,
specific
nah.
on like if I don't own the beat, nigga, it's going on SoundCloud so they can still hear me, but I'm not getting paid or sued from this
My
shit.
double apology.
Like, yeah, he
I gotta
real
move smart
specific.
about certain shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I ain't had this shit showing on your platform because we ain't getting paid for this shit. You know what I mean? I gotta move. You know what I mean? Let's be realistic. I gotta
Respect,
move
bro.
smart, bro.
Respect,
you know?
bro.
And then like
Absolute
you said,
respect.
and then like me personally, I don't want to personally like when I drop my shit, I want to drop it with visuals too. You know what I mean? I want to come correct. I don't want to come half-assing.
100%.
You know what I mean? So like I don't want to come give you something that you ain't really paid for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gonna pay for a 4-piece, but I gave you a 2-piece. Let's be realistic. That don't work out in my favor. I ain't one of them.
2 beats.
Respect.
I gotta give you what you paid for.
Okay.
Type shit.
So what's your plan?
Yeah. I want to hear this. What's your plan?
I want to continue to.
I wanna hear
I got a couple
this.
songs right now.
Uh-huh.
I want to continue to.
Which ones specifically?
Shut
I
up.
want to continue the mixtape I am working on and try to find certain different artists for 3-4 songs that I do want to I do find not just my homies just people
You trying to
outside
work. Okay.
out actually work, put other people in the spotlight,
Yeah.
put myself in their spotlight. Even if it don't matter, if I don't care if it's a different city or whatever the case got to be. Work with different producers, stuff like that. I work with bro right here as is. He recorded me with half all my songs.
Right.
I ain't gonna say half. I ain't gonna play them like that. So, and like you say, he making beats now. So half of the shit.
Oh, so that was your production right there.
The one before that one, not that one.
Yeah. So
That was my engineering. That was my engineering.
That was your engineering. That's what I meant. That's what I was asking.
But
the
but
one
then
before
not
that, I
even
engineered and made the beat.
Oh, this has all been your engineering.
Yeah, all of it been my engineering. Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
Okay, so I'm over here.
the shit, the beats that I am picking and shit, bro, is remaking them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I am going that different route. So I'm going,
Yeah.
and I'm also going the route of trying to find who I am as, with the music. Because like I said, I don't want to just put anything out. 'Cause,
Respect.
like, for example, the song you just heard, and then the song that you played first.
Yeah.
The song you played first is more like y'all can have that shit. I don't care.
Yeah.
The song you just played, I
Yeah.
keep that shit in the vault. That's for me. You know what I mean? I'm just picky though. Like I don't really care. Like I make music for me, bro. I don't make music for the audience.
Okay.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive
You
about
know what
my
I mean?
shit.
'Cause,
For sure,
Me,
yeah.
no, real shit. Cause I like I say, I know I rap different. I don't. In my head, that's just how I feel. So like, I don't feel like everybody pick up on how I'm really.
But he overly sensitive, nigga. Drop that shit, nigga. Goddamn,
You
nigga.
ask me a
He done had
question,
7
I'ma-
tapes.
I'ma-
He done
I'ma
had
answer
7
you- I'ma
tapes in
answer
7
your shit
years.
for you.
Ain't none of them come out.
hold on.
These coming out because I'm forcing him to drop them, nigga. He said drop the shit on my page.
Hold on.
I'll drop them on your page, nigga. But it's been 7 years.
Look.
He had 7 different tapes. No, let's drop. Let the
But
world
if-
see
if-
him.
if-
Is
if-
crazy.
Nah,
7
look,
years.
Listen,
He done made a tape every year for 7 years.
You ain't
If
dropped
they
none of
not-
that?
He didn't drop nothing, nigga.
Bruh, if they
His
not
last
right-
SoundCloud song say 2018,
Nah, but
17.
If they not
years.
right, then what the fuck am I dropping for?
Nah, I get that, but like, what about
mean,
them
but-
aren't right though?
It might be to me. It might be my
Yeah,
hearing.
So
I be
I'ma tell
like
you
that.
You know what I mean? Like every song,
Listen.
like not to cut you off. Every
ahead.
song I hear, every song I make,
Set
and when
'em
I
up.
rehear it, and when I'm listening,
Set 'em
listen
up.
to it, it's more like a listening crew. I'm listening to something that I forgot I made, and I might
that's me with the beats, so I
criticize.
get it. I get that.
I
with the
might
beats.
sit there and criticize it today. I might not listen to it for 2 weeks from now. Then I might find something else to criticize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then
But
I'm
that's
like,
because
damn,
you
I could
are-
have did better.
You are gonna
I
be
get-
your biggest critic, bro.
You know what
You
I mean?
gotta move on.
Hold on.
Listen to him.
So I have to. All right. So I gotta cut all this because first things first. Please don't take this as any disrespect. That's straight bullshit.
Tell him.
I'm telling you the truth.
Tell him.
I'm telling you now. That's straight bullshit.
Why is it bullshit though? Tell
And I'm
him.
telling you that because like I understand from being a perfectionist, but a perfectionist is also a procrastinist. Like you're procrastinating on putting shit that's probably fire to the side for
Fire.
no reason.
For no
at that
reason.
point. Just
Yeah.
because you feel one way about it doesn't mean that the world's gonna feel the same that you feel. And
Not-
sometimes you're not going to be able to get the validation that you may feel you need unless people actually hear it.
Unless
Nah,
they
nah,
hear it.
and you 100% right though, cause like when I was in school, like I had not dead ass. Like when I was in school,
Let's say hear it,
I literally
nigga.
had people coming up to me like,
When I was
spitting
in
my shit.
school.
What I just
Shut
heard,
up.
what I
But,
no, but
like,
yeah, I ain't worried
but
about
you know what I
that.
mean?
What
But
I
like
just
real
heard
shit,
was
though.
dope, bro. So
Nah,
what I'm
and
saying
that's
is,
something-
if you're holding back this music, bro, you're only playing yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Tell
you're
'em.
playing yourself.
But
But
like
2
I said-
Chainz say, tell them.
Like I say though, certain songs is like
You know it.
it's not where I feel like needs to be put out yet.
I get that, but like,
You know what I mean? Like
imagine-
you not
but
you
look
not
at-
like as you somebody that make beats, right? As a producer,
right.
you might make something that's fire in your head right now,
Mm.
but you might sit there and be like, I know this the one, but this ain't the one right
Yeah.
now though.
But I also feel,
You know what I mean? Like I,
also-
don't know, like me personally,
I feel that.
like
That's how it was with the
certain
beat.
people hold on to certain songs and certain shit to that wave.
But he just told me you've been holding on to shit for 7
Don't
years.
listen to him.
7.
7
Don't
years.
listen.
7.
I'm gonna listen to that.
Bro,
He made a
Don't
tape
listen,
years.
bro.
every
I
year for
just started
7
back making
years.
music not
He
too
made
long
a
ago.
tape
Don't listen to
every
him.
year.
I can promise
For
you,
7
What was
bro.
stopping you back
years.
I
then?
can promise. Bro, every song that I ever made, I used to drop on SoundCloud.
Okay.
He's lying.
All right. So now, all right. So we're in a. All right. So, all right, so here's what we'll do. We'll cut out then, and we'll think about now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, then-
What's
and
up?
then look,
What's up with now? What you about to do now?
Because we ain't. Yeah. We'll cut out the last 7 years. We'll think about now. When,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you recently
yeah.
started getting back into it. Right.
Right.
What's gonna hold you back now? Because this is how. Just understand how I look at it. Right. Is if it's one of those things that you feel like this ain't something that needs to be dropped, that might be the record that really needs to be dropped.
Yeah.
Because that might be the record that means so much to you that is gonna mean the same amount to somebody else.
I mean,
Like-
and with that perspective, on that end, it would have to be the visual.
Not 100%.
It don't always
When I
have
listen
to be
to like, bro,
visual.
when I'm listening to music and I find new music, I'm not watching the videos.
I
I
mean, but-
barely watch videos.
But I feel
bro.
like me, in my standpoint, in my point of view, if I feel like it depends on how you listen to it.
Okay.
If you're in the car, then of course you're probably not, you know what I mean,
Right.
looking to watch because you're trying
Right.
to pay attention.
Right.
But when you sitting just chilling, yeah, I'm about to tune in.
I get it.
When you get down, it's
Let me-
certain
let me ask you this, though.
perspectives,
When
point
is
of views.
people? When are people most likely gonna be listening to music though?
Mhm.
When they're taking the shit.
When they driving in their cars, right? It's
Yo.
open. Who that?
Don't just
I
invite
ain't- I don't
everybody
think
in
I
here.
want-
Yo.
Yeah, you right. Oh, this guy, come on.
Did I leave my order in here?
They got the
He
cowboy.
came with the cowboy
They got the
hat.
cowboy hat on.
Hey,
God
This
damn.
Mike hat.
Yeah.
That's who, man?
This Mike hat. I said, man, I gotta go see my folks. I promised them I was gonna come back. He was like, what you about to do? I said, oh, they got a podcast going. He was like, oh, you should wear this hat. I was like, dang, my hair all messed up and all that, but I'm like, damn, I did promise them I was gonna podcast.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
you should
shit.
wear this hat.
I'm gonna take a seat, bro. I'm gonna
Oh,
set this
Lord.
shit
I
up
got
for
them
you.
the
We gonna
hat
talk
in the
quick
way.
for a few minutes, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
He was like, you can wear this hat. And I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna wear the hat.
Word.
Got a motherfucking surprise
Hey,
guest
look.
on this motherfucker.
Where the cameras at?
Shit, ours is right there.
So yeah, that's how I got
Yeah,
this.
I was right there. Hey, look, bro. Hey, look. Quay Beats. Hey, look. You know our birthday coming up. Your shit on the 27th, 28th, and my shit on the 25th. So, like, what we doing, bro?
Leo energy.
What the fuck we doing, bro?
Shit, welcome, Quay Beats. What's up, bro?
What up?
Yeah.
I thought-
Shit, I like to celebrate others on my birthday.
Celebrate who?
Okay.
Everybody else.
Oh, everybody else. That's what I do.
I like to give on my birthday. That's
yeah,
crazy.
okay. That's the
But the
type shit I
question-
do.
That's
yeah.
what's up.
On my
question
birthday,
is,
I
when
pull
you
up
gonna
on
get-
all the
when you
guys.
gonna- When you gonna celebrate for yourself?
That's,
When you gonna put yourself first, bro?
You're an accomplished dude.
that's
bro.
crazy.
Then they can put him in the hot
That's
seat.
what-
Nah, for real though.
I've
I
seen you
always.
for a long time, bro. You an accomplished
Yeah,
motherfucker,
nah,
bro.
like I know you for over 10 years, bro, and I personally seen you put other niggas before you.
I always do that.
You know, and that's what I'm saying. So when it's gonna be time for you to
That's a
put
real
you
question.
before
I
other
don't
niggas?
know. I always had that. Like
You know,
when I
we
had
grown
when
now, bro.
Motherfucker
I
dropped
get
some
money
deep
like for
shit.
real though. Like I go in the store and I happily spend for somebody else, and then I be frugal for myself though. Like I
Mhm.
don't know, that shit just.
Sometimes you get that gratification just doing for others, and you don't have to do for
No,
yourself
Yeah.
at all.
always
It's some
been like that.
Leo
It's
shit though,
No,
for real.
no,
And I ain't even
It's
gonna say
like-
that's
It
Leo
is,
shit. 'Cause
yeah,
why you
yeah.
looked at me and said, "Oh no," I feel like that is an Aquarius. I'm a true humanitarian. I
Okay,
really am.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
saying I do
word.
that shit personally myself too, but you know, at times I still find where I'll be like, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm tripping. You know, where I'm giving niggas, I'm looking out, you know, and I'm not looking for nothing in return, but when I'm looking out,
Word.
when I'm fucked up, and I'm fucked up by myself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
shit.
bouncing back by myself. I know how to get it out the mud, bro. You know what I mean? You know that. I know how to get out the mud. And we all of us do. You know, so I ain't gonna sit here and be like, hey, I don't do that.
I
You
hate
know?
to get
And I don't know
spiritual.
if that's because I'm a Sag, but it's just who I am though, you know? But
I'm lying. I say I hate to get
like I
spiritual,
said,
but I
at
don't hate
times
it.
I feel like,
I don't hate it.
you know,
You better
it's,
get right
it's
with
not
it.
even
Nah,
fuck
for real.
niggas, but it's more like
I don't even.
fuck niggas.
That's
I don't even
when
know
you-
what I do.
I gotta do this for me right now.
You gotta rely on a high power
Yeah.
when you're giving, you give out of the kindness of your own heart.
but
So
it's-
when
it's-
you on
but
your
it-
own, you gotta rely on
Nah,
that
for
high
real.
power and know that you are protected in all
No,
angles.
right, but
You gotta know that
but
it's
it
gonna get
depends
better.
on how you giving too, and who's you
Well,
giving
well,
to.
hold on.
I'm not
We
saying-
getting
I'm
on
not-
some
I'm not-
spiritual
Question to
shit.
ask, though. Here's the
We
question
getting
to
on
ask,
some
though, like,
spiritual deep shit
are
now,
you-
out the gate.
Is life okay for you? Are you okay with everything going on around you? Are you at peace with yourself? Are you at peace in your mind? Is everything with Quay good?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I mean, yeah.
Type shit.
I ain't gonna complain though, bro, cause I'm out here. I'm free. I got good working eyes, good working arms, good working legs. I got my mind,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that a lot of people overlook. Like my man's, he was talking about killing himself the other day, and I'm like, bro, he was saying because he ain't had no money, and I'm like, bro, niggas got millions of dollars in the pen, millions of dollars on their deathbed, millions of dollars that's sick, and they'll get all that shit away and be broke to get what you got.
That's a fact.
You gotta look at that and know that you blessed, and people overlook and take for granted the blessings that's just on autopilot, bro. So
Hell yeah.
you know,
That's a
I'm going
fact.
through my stuff, but everybody go through their stuff, and then it's like it's back to back. But I gotta remind myself to focus on the positives and you know what I mean. So
Hell yeah.
you got to, because if you bring yourself down, the universe it don't discriminate. It don't matter. Whatever you
Hell
thinking,
yeah.
whatever you feeling, that's what it is.
Hell yeah.
So even if your reality it ain't how you wanted to be or you know what I mean, how you needed to be or whatever, you gotta remind yourself, bro. Like you gotta raise your vibration, your frequency, because if you feeling like you goddamn fucked up bad and stinking, that's what it's
you
gonna be.
get.
Hell yeah.
And even if
Yeah.
your reality like that, you gotta
Be the Lulu till it comes
exactly.
true.
You gotta shift. You gotta match that frequency, bro.
No, for
Oh,
real.
God, man. You can make it happen.
real.
Energy is really big, bro. Like
You
It
gotta
really
you
is,
gotta
bro.
match
you
that.
can't
shit.
read energy, bro. You gonna always fail with people, and then a lot of people don't understand that though. You know, people can. And I had to tell young boy the other day, like, you can go around somebody and know off rip their intentions might be fucked up, and you still might give them the benefit of the doubt. But your energy off rip told you that person's intentions was fucked up.
Yeah.
But you still put
Hell
yourself in
yeah.
that shit.
bro.
But most people they don't look
Hell
at it like
yeah.
that, though. You know what I mean? And when you avoid that shit, bro, you can. Then that's why I said earlier. I understand life, so anything that comes to me, I already accept it.
Type
You know
shit.
what I mean? Regardless of what it is, I already accept it. Death, anything, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Regardless of how it happened, I know what I live, so I can accept what the fuck gonna happen.
Can't have life without death, so you might as well just be grateful for the life that you have until death comes.
Just be grateful. Oh God, just be grateful.
Everybody-
It could be a lot
everybody
worse.
everybody
It
aspire
could.
one day.
It
Everybody
could.
got a
People
situation
asking-
worse than yours.
Look,
Oh,
working in
God.
customer service every day is, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna always say I'm good, even
something?
if I'm having a bad day,
I
because
know.
people didn't wake up.
I know
Yeah.
people right now, I tell them like, they're like, yes, a 15-year-old just died. And I'm like, bro, 15 years, that's a long ass time. And they like, bro, that nigga only lived for 15 years. I'm like, bro, think about it. 15 years is long.
But
It
when
might
you
seem
die-
like it's
That ain't
fucked up.
long,
But as
It
bro.
is
Nah, but
long.
I'm
That's
saying,
a long
It's
time.
subjective.
but for a
It's
kid,
like-
but think about for a
And that's
kid.
that's how y'all looking at it. But in reality, say if you I ain't trying to say it like that. 15 years from now. You still in, I mean, it's still 15. You still live for 15 years already. That's a long ass fucking time.
15
regardless,
years is a long
it's
time
regardless.
for sure.
You
but
get
for
locked
a
up for 15
kid-
years, my nigga. That's a long time. Regardless how you look at it, time
See,
is
but
time,
that's how I
bro.
look. That's why I say time is an illusion, though, because it's like we can look at it. Oh well, 15 years. If you really looking at it in a number sense of 15 years, yeah, that was so much time. But if you're looking at it in the aspect of growth, personal growth, sometimes people don't grow in a matter of 15 years. So 15
So-
years might look like 2 to them.
Yeah, but if you ain't growing, that's gonna make it immensely.
But I'm
That's
saying,
gonna be
like,
longer of a time.
from
though,
a
wouldn't it be?
kid's perspective,
Yeah.
like you got to think like when you're a kid. First things first, like the first like 3-4 years of your life, you really don't even have memories.
No,
so
for
like
real.
you really lose those years.
Type
for
shit.
real.
Word,
You know what I'm
word.
saying? And so you really are now limited to what, like 5, like 10, 11 years of memory at that point. So I don't know, 15 is a
I mean,
long
but I
time, but
won't-
at the
I
same
won't
time, the last
personally-
10 years it went by so fast. Bro.
I can't
It's-
personally say it because when I was
Shit,
15,
flying,
I remember
man.
certain shit when I was
Man.
4, 5, then 3. You know what I mean? Like I can't personally say.
I was in Cali for the last 4-5 years, bro. It feel like I've been out there for like a month. Like time been going crazy, like
Man.
Can you tell
flying
me
though.
like what you been doing, bro? Because I do remember you was going out there. Because last time I saw you was here, and you said you was about to be going out there. Like what you been up to, bro?
I mean, discovering, learning.
How was California,
It was a movie though.
man?
It was an experience for real though.
Definitely.
Nah, for real
Definitely.
though.
I
It
believe.
was
Oh,
a
God.
movie. It
I
was an
believe,
experience,
bro.
bro.
Oh God, I missed that shit.
I feel like I should have
California is
documented.
crazy.
I
I should have documented a
I was
little
out there
bit
for
more.
2
though.
years.
I
Describe
ain't
what makes it a movie, though.
just everything. That shit
Oh,
is
God.
its whole
Hey,
little
yo,
world though.
Everything.
Yeah.
I ain't as far as like the music and stuff like that. I did work and stuff out there like that, but I ain't go hard as I knew that I was capable of going. But that's only because I threw myself out there and I had to really learn on my own. Cali, like coming from here to Cali,
Yeah.
I got to keep up with. I'm paying like $5,000 a month and all that. Like I don't know nothing about that out there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know
right.
me. I don't be having no like regular job and nothing like that.
Yeah.
And so I had to figure it out. So I felt like
They be
that
wanting
figuring-
credit. They don't
that
give a fuck how
figuring
much
it
you
out
got. Yeah.
is what really took the majority of my focus though. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
did build out there though. I did put in work, built, connected, and shit. Like that shit ain't going nowhere though. But I came back because I came back. My lease had ended. My mom, she just passed away. So
Condolences.
yeah. So the day I came, I seen her that night, and she passed the next morning though. So I felt like she waited for me, and everything happened how it's supposed to happen though. You know what I mean? My mom, she lived her life, so I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't sad about it, but I'm out here. Cali ain't going nowhere. I just came to get my fam back together. You know what I mean? Take care of the fam, make sure Pop's straight, and just get everything back in order though. You know what I mean? And
Because at the end of the day, you got to make sure the foundation is solid.
word and that's why I came back, because it's the foundation. And it's like I could have did my stuff out there, but it's like, yo, I'm not even from out there. And it's like I ain't even gonna expect them to get behind me. I ain't from out there. I gotta come back, get the foundation straight first. And then it's gonna spread. So I came back, gotta get the foundation back. And then it being out here, that shit give me that motivation and that hunger for real though. Like being out Cali, I felt like I made it. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I made it because I got a lot of shit. I got a lot more to do. Like, I feel like I ain't even did nothing. I ain't did nothing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I can't be feeling like I made it. So, you know what I mean? I could, back and forth to Cali, handle the business or whatever. But I got to be out here, though. You know what I mean? And then that's where we at, though. So I'm getting the foundation back out here together.
Okay.
And then we full-fledged back to grinding, working.
What's your goals? What's your plans, man?
Man, I got hella goals, hella plans, bro. Like,
are you trying to like really do something for VA? You trying to
that's why I came back, because this is where it started.
Yeah.
And goddamn, bro, I got so many ideas,
Yeah.
so many ideas just going through my mind right now, bro. And it ain't overwhelming, but it's like, yo, whenever I got an idea in my head, I just.
So you got a room in here now?
I got the same room when I left, but my brother took it over for real though. So
okay.
it's like his shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they remodeling. I think they remodeling all the rooms or whatever.
Yeah, they're remodeling all of the hallways and they're redoing the bathrooms. They're definitely about to clean this whole building.
Definitely.
So yeah, that's
I'm excited about that. I feel like an increase in rent's coming, but it might be.
No, they said they were saying that it was
Shit ain't
cool
gonna
and shit.
change, right?
This
Yeah.
Mike hat though, I'm tapped in with Mike though, so he tell me everything. You know what I mean?
Is Mike the owner?
Nah, Mike.
He's a manager now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
hey, and I'm happy me and him sat down and talked the other day, man. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
I'm tapped in. I'm tapped.
Oh, God.
Mike love me, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything. Yeah, we sat down, we talked.
Shout out to Mike.
everything
Hey,
good, so-
Mike.
'cause last year was
We
rough.
fuck with
It was.
Yeah, that was rough last year. What happened?
Yeah.
But we were able to restart everything straight, and we have a good relationship. I met the owner today, so all that shit is important to me. I ain't trying to have no beef with no landlords,
for
no
real.
managers, no none of that
Oh,
shit.
God.
We all in here for one purpose. Like, let's do it
Word.
together. He saw the guitar. I was like,
Yeah,
teach me something,
yeah,
please, because
word.
I'm trying to learn, motherfucker.
I'm in here for real.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But yeah,
Type
though,
shit, type
I'm
shit.
I'll probably get a room in here.
You
Most
should,
likely,
bro.
I'm gonna get a room.
There's
in
still
here.
hella rooms
Nah,
available.
for
You
real,
should,
though.
bro. Honestly, bro, we're all in this bitch. We all gotta make this shit like
Nah,
this
for
is an
real.
iconic building already.
No, for
But
real
like
though.
right now is a time that all the bullshit that used to be here is gone.
Exactly.
Me too.
It's so much chiller here now, and the
Is
people
it?
who are here,
I'm
for the
outside
most part, I
straight.
mean, I'll be here. I don't be
Bullshit,
feeling
I'm outside
uncomfortable
straight.
here, bro. I
I
used
don't
to
know
feel
if I'm
uncomfortable
comfortable
here,
here.
bro. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
left.
Yeah, the
Like
first
when I
time.
initially
yeah.
left, it was because I was getting uncomfortable being here, bro. People were
Yeah.
getting shot. People were getting
Yeah,
robbed.
I remember
people were-
all that shit,
Mad shit
yeah.
was going on. Like, but they really straightened this shit out. Now they about to revamp the building, really change this shit up around here, change the
They
environment.
gonna fix
and
the
I feel
bathroom.
like a change in the
Please.
scenery.
No, they
I
did
feel like
though.
a change in that shit.
Kinda.
Yeah, they
That
cleaned
shit.
that
Oh,
shit up.
right, right.
Every
They
day
changed
the
the
building is
Right,
getting
right,
better.
right.
and
I
better,
just
bro.
That
seen-
shit flush.
They fixed the girls' bathroom, bro. Like,
They did, bro.
That girl's
I can go to the girls'
I'm pretty
bathroom.
sure, yeah, I saw Shorty go in there.
For real.
Yeah, like that shit was so bad, bro. The girls' bathroom was unusable, bro.
It was
that shit is
bad.
usable.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, walking that shit in them toilets were so fucked. Like it was, bro. Me and Ed were trying to go see if we could like clean that shit, bro. We walked in there, walked right out.
No,
It was disgusting, bro. Disgusting. But
Walk
they're
in
they're
and
trying to
walk in.
revamp the whole building to make this. Because like me personally, bro, certain clients I don't want to bring here, bro.
No, for real. That's
Yeah.
fuck. That's
Like-
bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just had a session with some young girls the other day. They don't want to. The bathrooms and shit
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure
It's
that's
like
a turn on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean something like that, like, you know, but just like certain people, they don't want to be in a building.
It's
that's
good
going
now, though.
crazy,
That
you know
bitch
what I'm
is-
saying?
that shit
we
turned
getting-
around
Yeah,
now.
we getting better.
So
and
that's
it's
what
It's
I'm saying.
better.
Get
It
room
ain't turned around. It's
Get
better.
room in it, though.
Nah,
it's
it's
about
better.
to really turn around here.
Yeah, okay,
If
I'm about
what
to
they were
say,
telling me
yeah.
they're really gonna do, bro, this building is gonna be.
I told you about
different,
my
bro.
dream mind, so I know that it's about to turn around.
I also feel
Here?
as if like
Okay,
the
okay,
owner,
good.
the new owner, he lives only 15 minutes from here. Now, so he's
Word.
gonna be here. I'm sure a lot more.
He from
I don't-
Yorktown.
I don't. Who? Me?
Pat, no.
Oh, the owner.
Yeah.
Oh,
He from Yorktown.
That's where you from?
I think.
Well, shit, I don't know really much about him. I just met him today, but he seemed like a cool dude.
Shout out
he
to
cool
him.
as fuck.
Yeah, he
He
seemed
cool
like
as
real
fuck.
easy.
Shout out to
going.
him. We fuck with you.
Patrick.
All I know is he cool and he ride around with his little poodle.
Yeah, his dog was cool as hell. So
No,
yeah,
my
I'm
poodle,
just like,
no.
I'm happy.
It might not be a poodle, but
Rest
I'm
in
happy
peace,
that
Zoe,
now we
man.
got people who care about
It was
wanting
like
to make
fuzzy.
changes.
like a
Yeah.
like a like a
What's
shih
it
tzu.
called?
Okay, toy poodle.
It was cute.
Of ours.
Yeah.
He a slumlord. Nah, for real though. Like
It's
the building needed somebody that wanted
that
to
cares.
that care
Yeah.
about the building,
Because
bro.
that's
They
like-
care about the tenants, all that.
Because the
bro.
thing is like this shit has first of all some fire ass fucking producers, engineers in here.
Nah,
Like
for real.
All
we
through his
and
list.
like
Make
some
some money.
legendary people have really came through this motherfucker. Like
You know something,
Some
bro?
names
Some
that are
people-
really
some
well
people
known around
don't
the
look
city.
at shit like that. Some people look at shit as a paycheck too, though.
100%. I mean, I
Yeah.
even look at it as a paycheck, but I
No,
love
no,
what
no,
I
no,
do.
I'm talking
So
about-
it's
I'm
You talking
talking
about-
people that own the building.
You talking about the
Oh,
last
oh,
one?
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they not looking. They not look physically looking at. Oh, this person.
Yeah, he won't even
Yeah.
They
here.
look,
That
you know
was
what I mean?
the
What's
They
it
looking
called?
at paychecks,
What's it called? He
bro.
been here
Like,
every day, so he see
Yeah.
what's going on. He trying to make it better for the tenants,
Yeah.
make it
That's
so
the difference.
you
He
won't
got- he
feel
gotta-
bad about bringing
yeah.
clients through this motherfucker. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Because that'd be,
he got a
like-
first person point of view,
bro. Today I had a
Shit.
10-person choir, bro, like a church choir.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
no, I heard that. That joint was sounding good though.
that shit
At
was,
10
though, you feel
person?
me? But like,
I said that to my mans. I'm like, look, bro. I'm like, yo, they fixing this shit up. Like, it's
Yeah.
a choir in here
yeah, bro.
recording,
Like,
bro.
that shit
That, like,
was
that's
fun,
what's
though.
up.
That shit was fun though.
that shit was sounding
my
good,
first
though,
time
bro.
doing some shit like that, but that shit was fun as hell. Like I was like, yo, this shit is cool. We was
And
all in
before
there.
you couldn't even, you wouldn't feel comfortable with doing no shit like that.
I mean, just bringing the people who were in here. I didn't like when you look at the building on the outside.
Exactly.
Like the outside's starting to look a lot better. But like
Okay,
you walk
yeah.
through the door, the first thing you see is paint all over the floor, and then like the you know the hallways they look a
Yeah.
little rough and shit. It's just like I want people to come in here and be like, oh, this whole thing dope. Because a lot of the times when I got clients in here, they don't think this dope until they walk into this room. Once
Until-
they walk
yeah.
into the room, they're like, oh, the vibe different. Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's the building on the outside, got
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me person, I don't judge.
I'm in a
I done seen some ugly shit, so I don't judge.
podcast.
You feel me? Like
I'm happy to see the
Like,
building's gonna get
I
better.
can't like when you come from certain, you know what I mean. You don't want to even judge. You
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm
accept
doing
shit,
right now.
Like,
Yeah.
Cause at the end of the day, like when you know what's going on, we know certain shit ain't in certain people's control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you ran from, if
I
you
got on
ran
mic
from
hat.
a booth at the barbershop, but the barbershop dirty, we can't blame you off the barbershop being dirty because you don't own that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Like there's only so much we can do to make it look good. You know what I'm
Type
saying?
shit, yeah.
but you know where that's come from? Keep it up on
No, we doing it
your
right now.
end, on
Yeah.
your space.
Yeah. That's why I
You
be
can't
trying to
worry
keep this
about
shit
the
clean,
outside
too.
because you ain't paying for the outside. You
Yeah.
paying for here.
Yeah.
All right,
That's all
I'm gonna call you
need
as soon as
to
I get
worry
up out of
about.
here.
So you
Yeah.
need to worry about if niggas coming
I
here,
know.
how this shit look. Fuck what the outside look
All
like.
right.
Yeah.
Nah,
It might
that's
go
why,
somewhere
like, when
even
we-
more worse. Like you gotta think about it, some niggas are still recording in niggas goddamn garages.
Yeah.
It's still in niggas bedrooms, bro. So you don't worry
For
about
sure.
what another nigga think. They coming somewhere where they really got down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hell yeah.
That's a difference.
100%.
That's a whole difference, bro. Like fuck
That's
the next
100%.
nigga.
I
And
think
this
because
one thing I
but
wanted to ask you too.
that-
Do you turn down sessions? No, like real shit
initially
though. Like
for
like,
a new
that's a real
client,
question,
no,
though.
that's a 100%.
That's a real question. And
For
that's
like
even
a
for
new
both of
a new
y'all,
client,
like,
everybody gets a chance.
you
For
do?
me personally,
Mhm.
You turn down sessions?
I don't be recording niggas no more for real.
100%.
At all.
You still
I would though, but
do you still do
Too
you
much
still-
come
do you
with
still, video. Do you turn down sessions on those?
nah, cause I feel like I fell in love with the video production more now though. Like with like recording, I love mixing. I just want to do what I like to do for real though, bro. You know what I mean? I love mixing. I love doing videos. I love putting videos together, but that's just something that I love to do. I ain't even trying to put, I be doing my music and stuff, like
Right.
rapping and stuff. You know what I mean? I love to do all that shit though, but
Hey, speaking of music, I just seen you repost some shit on your story the other day. I think it was like either yesterday or 2 days ago. If I'm not
Yesterday.
mistaken.
yesterday.
And you were saying Nuke wanted to want you to post.
Oh,
it.
they
Oh,
dropped
yeah,
that
yeah,
song.
yeah.
It was like a little fast type shit that you was doing.
He on my head about some shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna capture you.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Nah, that's what I was.
That shit hard,
I was
brother.
letting niggas
Drop
know.
it.
No, for real though,
That
bro.
shit hard.
I've been
I ain't
working.
gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
As
drop
far
it.
as the
That shit
music
hard.
though, we
That
about
shit hard.
to get back. Like
Man,
the
I'm not
music
gonna lie to
is
you.
better than it's ever been, bro. I got projects that's already done, packaged, mixed, mastered, already ready to go.
Damn.
But for real, it's about like this some real shit, bro. The music is the foundation, bro. You got to have good music and everything come after that though. So I feel like I mean, music, it's art though, so it's subjective. But it's like you can feel good music, good music, you know what I mean? So I feel like I got that. So now that I got that, I'm trying to focus on all the other aspects that go with it though, so you can shoot the shot right. I don't want to just make a video and put it out and hope that it do something. Like, nah, bro. Like, you can really control what it do though,
For sure.
and that's real shit, bro. Like, I got a game plan, a step by step. I'm talking about step by step. Do this gonna happen. When this happen, do this gonna happen. And I got a game plan though, bro. So I'm putting together like a little, like a little expendable budget to do the shot the right way.
Yeah.
But I know it's like a universal game plan though, bro. And I rack my brain on this shit, bro. And I feel like if you do this shit, there's no way. As long as the music is good, there's no way that it ain't gonna pop. Cause right now it's about narrative, perception. It's like people, bro, that shit really goddamn, what you call it, goddamn. It's like a, what's the word, bro? It's almost like psychology with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And I really studied that shit. And it's like people like what other people like. It's popularity, it's perception, and it's narrative, bro.
Right.
And I got a game plan on how to attack each and every one of those joints, though, bro. And for real, I ain't gonna get into it though because
Yeah.
it's a game plan.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I ain't gonna say nothing about it, but it's like I got that shit though, bro. So right now I'm just building up the bread to be able to do this shit the right way. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and for real, bro. Like if I do this shit step by step, bro, it's no way that this shit gonna fail though, bro.
Are you
No
using-
way.
Are you using AI at all to help you with anything?
I want to use AI for like videos, and I wanted to
Like scripts and shit?
Nah, but I fuck with ChatGPT though.
Yeah, that's what.
Nah,
Yeah,
for
that's
real,
what
I
I be.
fuck
I be
with
using that shit
ChatGPT.
for everything now,
Hey,
bro.
look,
Like
I wanna
descriptions.
ask you a
I
question.
Email.
want to use that
all
AI
that
shit.
type
That
of shit.
video.
Everything. Damn.
Hold on one second. I wanted to do this joke. Damn, somebody might steal the fucking idea though, bro.
Don't say it.
Go ahead.
Right.
Not till you do it. Don't
Not
say
on
it. Don't
camera.
even.
It's some AI shit though, bro. But for real,
Somebody
though,
gonna
bro,
steal
like,
it.
God
Right.
damn, somebody gonna steal that shit. I want to
motherfucking-
tell you
And
though,
you know
bro.
something, bro. And you know something, and that comes with what I said earlier. We feel as with the city, we feel as when we come across something, say if somebody else say they got it, we feel like they jocking. But it's too many people in this world that probably think the same.
Yo, bro,
That goes
I'm
back
telling you,
to
bro.
what we were saying.
This shit,
Yeah.
no, for real, bro. We
Yeah.
antennas though, bro. The shit that we getting in our head, bro, that shit come
It's
from the
a
universe.
collective.
So when you get them
Listen.
ideas, best believe somebody else getting them ideas.
I was
And bro,
Trying to tell you,
I was
bro.
just watching a video earlier where Michael Jackson was like, I gotta put this I gotta put this project out, or else God is gonna give it to Prince. Because he really felt like Prince was his
Yo,
like his
Michael
rival
Jackson,
that deep. Yeah. he really felt like
that's-
Prince was his
it's crazy.
rival.
I've been
that
on
deep.
Michael Jackson
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about,
And
look,
he said that
I saw that
himself.
shit,
If I
yeah.
don't put this out, God is gonna give it to Prince. Like he
Yeah.
said, it is an antenna. It's a collective.
That's
Well,
We
and-
all
yeah.
get these ideas, but we gotta. Put
Michael
them out
Jackson
there.
said
Yeah,
that too,
somebody
though.
put it out
He said,
first, yeah.
"Yo, I don't even want to get the credit for the song. This shit was already in the universe,
for real.
and it just came
I
through
just
me.
put it out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Right.
for real, bro. And so you got to act on your ideas and stuff like that, though,
Yeah.
bro. And I bear witness to this shit, though, bro. Like there's been a whole bunch of times when certain songs came out, a whole lot of songs that came out, styles, genres, or whatever sounds that I
Yeah.
already had in my head. that I kind of like psych myself out, and then somebody put it out and it go crazy, and I'm like, damn, bro, I was
Right.
just trying to do that,
Yep.
And, you know
and that shit happen all the time, bro.
And let me ask you a question.
Everything
Do you
about that
feel
with
that?
content.
Because I be feeling like shit like that too, right? Knowing I make music, but then sometimes I also be like, "What if I would have did the same thing?" You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's still good. Not only off the beat and whatnot, still people still go off the voice.
I mean,
And you know what I'm saying. You
I
know,
f-
the voice, you can make a song right now, and the next person can make a song.
But it don't hit the
But
same.
it might,
Yeah.
you know, it might hit different off of you versus the next person,
Yeah.
or to the next point of view, it might hit different from that person than you.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with that being said, you might feel like that, and I feel like that with a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I might hear certain shit that I'll be like, damn, that's a sound that I be doing. You know, and even though I never put it out, and like you said, it's an antenna thing. I might not put a sound out, and that's what another thing he trying to claim. Oh, I've been holding on music for 7 years. No, it's just the fact I don't put. You know what I mean? It probably been a couple years, but not no 7.
yeah, I know.
But- But at the end of the day,
Seven.
that's
Word,
how it be though. If I would have put it out, would have did the same shit though.
Bro, I was bashing myself about that the
you'll
other
never
day
know
though,
now.
bro. Like, yo,
You know?
y'all know, I
Oh,
got so
yeah,
much shit,
look.
bro. Like,
Hella shit. But
my
yeah,
best
yeah.
shit, bro. I ain't never put it out in that. I feel like that come from being a perfectionist though, and that go back to
What
Michael
I just
Jackson.
tell you?
What we
But
just-
look-
Being a
what we
perfectionist
just
is also
talking
being a
about
procrastinist.
A perfectionist,
Yeah.
it's a good thing, but with
It's a blessing and a
but
curse.
anything that's good, too much of it becomes bad though.
But the thing is, though, is like, when are you ever going to get to a point as being a perfectionist to where you're satisfied with your projects?
It's never though. That's why you got to remind yourself that
That's a fact.
That's where I think the perfectionist, as far as somebody like a Prince or a Michael Jackson, where they knew where it needed to be,
Or Beyonce,
but it
you
was
gotta
about
give her that.
getting it there. To where me as a perfectionist, I'm looking at it as I think I know where I want it to be, but I actually don't know.
they didn't know
And so
either
I
though.
I don't know.
They didn't know either.
I don't
So
know.
Mike, I'm telling you, bro, I've been diving deep into
Talk
Mike
to me, please. Yes.
because Mike, he didn't know, bro.
Deep dive.
Everything like the Motown 25 performance, bro. He cried backstage after that performance, and that was the performance that took him nuclear, bro. He cried. He felt like that was some trash ass shit that he did, bro. And that performance right there is what made him Michael Jackson for real, though. So when it comes to shit like that, though, bro, I was really studying that because Mike was a perfectionist. I feel like I'm a perfectionist though, bro. But
Yeah.
it's like I'm thinking, I'm like, damn. So how was he able to just be like, all right, bet I gotta put it out though. So I felt like that came from having deadlines. You gotta have deadlines.
Yeah.
You gotta stick to them too though.
Word.
For real though. It then the label kind of really had a deadline on Thriller to the point where it's like, yo, you gotta have it done by this time. But I felt like if he ain't had that,
he had like almost 100 mixes on that joint, didn't he? Didn't he say he had to keep going back and back and back?
I think he said he mixed that shit like 400 times, bro.
Yeah.
Did they
Yo,
record
let that-
400
let
songs
that-
to get them 9 songs?
Yo,
Yeah.
just let that be a fucking message to everybody that fucking sometimes this shit takes a long time. Like
Right.
mixing engineers specifically, like
And look,
motherfuckers
for real.
even at the
Yeah.
highest levels have to go back into
you
mixes. So if
yourself,
somebody
bro.
tells you something ain't right, don't take offense to the shit. Just go back and
Word.
work on it.
Word.
You
That's it.
yourself gave me the whole Billie Eilish breakdown and made me want to go look into Billie Eilish a little bit more because of the
Bro,
whole
her
multiple
recording
takes.
process is wild.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah,
like
bro.
that's like
You should see
400
how I
takes
record.
and you take 3. It's
yeah, word.
Hey,
That's
look,
what I'm
oh
like-
God, though, look, I'll book you for goddamn an hour studio time, probably finish in goddamn in an hour. I'm gonna take that whole hour to record. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm doing in and out. So you gonna think I came ready, but the whole time I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
thing-
bro, because like in my head, like if a bar don't sound right, I'm gonna sit there and be like, hey, bro, play it back. I'm gonna say it again. If it don't sound, hey, bro, delete that shit, play it back. If it don't sound, hey, delete it, play it. I gotta make sure But then, like you say, I could be tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Katie be recording me. He be like, bro, you tripping? That shit sound right.
Yeah,
No,
And
the
I'm like,
sound,
bro,
that's-
no,
the
it
sound is
don't.
what get me though.
That's where it's like you gotta have a trust in your engineer.
The
But then not
sound,
even
word, it's
that.
the
But then,
sound.
like, but then not even that. I look at it too. Like in my head, I'm recording with my best friend. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to say it like that. It's more like
No, I can understand.
he'll tell me like, bro, nah, delete that
Like
shit.
he might just say,
you know
that
what I mean?
shit
But I don't want you to
because-
be dick riding because we cool.
Yeah.
Tell me what's real. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
but
in my
that-
head,
Again, that
fuck
puts
what
like
you
your
say.
trust
I'ma
in-
tell us that,
go
that's
who
for
go. I'm
sure.
trying to tell you what
Do
goes
you-
in
I'm
me.
gonna tell us
If
that.
you voice to your
I
best
feel
friend
him,
though,
though.
in that moment, if you voice to your best friend, bro, I don't want you to be fucking sugarcoating shit. I need you to be real with me
No,
with this
for
shit.
real.
Can you
No.
trust your best friend enough to know that he's gonna do that?
No,
for
no,
you?
and that's what I say. And,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
when I do record certain shit, he'll tell me, hey, you're tripping.
Yeah,
Delete that shit.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get you know what I mean? Focus.
And
Yeah.
it got to be somebody like your best friend because you can't put that position with just anybody though.
Yeah,
Because
just-
some people
yeah.
would throw a wrench in the sauce though, bro.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I ask you, do you turn down sessions sometimes?
I
Because
give
I know how
everybody a
certain
chance.
people can record. Because like the other day, like even when we had met up at the room that one day with the guys and shit, even like that day, I record different. And he can tell you, I record different. And they didn't understand the way I record. Like I say, I might sit there and say it, but if it don't...
He was
if it don't-
bullshitting. Fuck
Nah. If
that.
it don't sound right...
Because I was
to me,
I recorded
I'm-
everybody verse.
No, this is- like I said,
So,
this is before- this is
nigga, if
before
I'm
you
his
left.
engineer, why he couldn't record?
You want this.
He was
You want that.
bullshitting.
You want that. But if it didn't
I was
sound
at
right,
first.
it didn't sound right, I'm going to delete it. And like I said, I do in and outs. So if it don't sound right, I'm going to delete it. If it don't sound right,
I was the
it's
engineer.
back to back. But I got to get that sound that I'm actually... How it sound.
No,
in my
it's just-
head
it's
to
the
get back
sound.
on it.
I don't go. I
Next nigga
don't
be
be
like,
going
bro,
back.
nah,
Like, I
that
make
shit
some.
sound
I gotta
right.
make some shit. I gotta make it as far as like making the song. I make it, but what stop me from putting it out is how it sound though. Like I mix though, so I be trying to reach this sound that I got in my head. That is like, yo, if I can get it to sound like this, I know.
Right.
But it's like, yo,
Like you missing one plug
it's like the level
You
of
just
fucking
missing
perfection I
one
be trying to reach,
plug-in,
bro.
like,
That shit be
word.
detrimental,
Get the
bro.
right compression.
And I be
this shit
trying to
gonna sound
goddamn.
crazy.
I gotta learn from that though, bro. We
Right.
all got our fucking flaws, bro.
Right.
And that's I dissecting myself and try to figure out my flaws, bro. And it's like, yo, from the outside looking in, it might be like, nigga, what the fuck? Why you doing that? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, that shit might look easy, but it's my flaw and that's my battle. And everybody demons that they fighting is their toughest battle,
Yeah.
though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, bro, it's like,
For sure, yeah.
the first start is awareness, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta recognize it.
For sure.
Then you can work on it, bro. You know what I
And
mean?
it's
Yeah.
also like it's taking accountability for yourself and your
Acceptance,
own and your own actions and the shit that you
Yeah.
do. It's like once you realize what it is you're doing, just be like, all right, I do that shit. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
take accountability. Like, all right, yeah, I be doing that. Like, and then just work on fixing those type of things, man. I've definitely learned that shit through time, man. But all right, guys, we're at the end of the show here because we're at 2 hours now. You know, I try to do
Type
that.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, what? Because we were about to wrap
That's
up, and then
pretty-
Quay walked in.
You
so
know
we
I
started
am.
the whole new
Yeah.
show, so-
Yeah, when I was breaking in houses.
I'm on the-
But yeah, man. Just tell everybody where to find y'all, bro.
Hey, listen, you gotta find us
I'm on
on
the-
Stain Demon, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
on the-
Dead Money KD, those spaces, you know what I'm saying? All platforms, SoundCloud too.
You know how I
type
rock
shit,
like
huh?
old folks in those socks, man. You know how I come.
Yes, sir. Mr. 114, that kick it though.
Oh,
You know it.
Same demon, aka Gusto Rex, man. Find me on all platforms, bro.
Damn right. Quay, you want to shout out yourself?
Quay Beats. I know it might look like Qua, but it's QUA Beats
Hey,
with an
yeah,
S.
Quasar.
I think I might supposed to have spell it QUAY, but it's QUA Beats with an S on everything, everywhere. I'm thinking about changing my name though, so it might be. I don't know. I really want to rebrand myself, bro. Like
Do it,
I'm
bro.
starting. I want to start over from scratch, bro.
Do it,
Oh,
bro.
I was just
God.
saying that.
Like for real, bro. I want to break down to the fucking
Man.
Bro, I want to
To the
start
roots.
all the way
Yeah.
over, bro.
If that's what you want to do, bro.
And
then
that's
go.
the
100%.
goal, bro.
You see me? I
Man,
changed the
right.
name, cut the dreads,
feel
and
like I ain't
everything.
did nothing, bro.
I changed the name, cut the dreads, and everything. I just started all the way over.
Sometimes just re-imaging yourself.
Oh God,
It might
that's
make-
how
it- it-
bringing
it'll
new
work out
life
for
to
the
your
better.
shit.
Feel
I
Word.
me?
don't
Like-
know, bro. I be thinking that shit though. I really think about that shit all the time,
Yeah,
and then
man.
bro, I always Quay beats. I don't know, bro.
I mean, because you've been Quay Beats for a
Man,
long time.
that's
I
what
mean,
they
I've
know
known you
you
for a
for.
minute now.
Yeah.
Like, we met way back when I was here, so I know I've known you for a minute. But like, so I can understand how like you've been something for so long.
Yeah.
Now it's just like
But I ain't did nothing though, so I feel like I can
Nigga,
do
you
it.
did hella shit.
Bro,
What you
I
mean?
I was
ain't,
gonna
bro, I
say
feel
I
like-
wouldn't say nothing, but that's why I was like
You
I
did
wouldn't
hella
say nothing.
shit.
But
I feel
at the
like I
same
ain't did
time,
nothing,
though,
bro.
at the same time, if you're at a
This
point in
nigga
your
brought
life where you feel
neighborhoods
like
together, shot
a
videos,
rebrand-
made the beats, recorded the songs,
if you feel like
edited the
rebrand would
videos.
benefit
I mean,
you-
I did
put
some
the
shit,
YouTube page up.
but what I
split
know,
2 different YouTubes.
but what I know that I'm capable of, bro, I feel like I ain't did nothing, bro. I'm
And
talking
I
about
understand
as far
that,
as my
too. I
full
understand
capability,
that.
bro.
Me too,
Yeah.
bro.
I
understand that.
feel like I
understand
just
that
did like
100%.
10-20%, bro, of my
That's
full
actually right.
capability,
That's
bro. That's
actually
why I said I feel
exactly
like
right.
But somebody
That's
wants
exactly
somebody
what I
out here
meant.
want to be
Sometimes I be
you.
feeling I be using
Somebody
5%.
want to be you.
I
and
know I
deserve
can-
it.
I know I can-
know what the fuck I'm really like, and
That's
I understand
exactly
that
how I be
shit to the
feeling, bro.
fullest, bro.
No.
You know,
Like lately,
like,
especially as of late, like I've been talking to Tay. Tay will tell you, like I'm really in a whole different mode and motion right now. Like I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit, but now it motivated me to a whole nother level.
That's
of
where
like,
I'm at right now,
like,
too, though, bro. For
yeah,
real.
bro.
No, for real.
Like
And for real, bro, we all really entangled, though, bro. So we
It's a
all
universal
going through
rebirth
this.
going on
It's
right
the
now.
That's what I'm
same
saying.
shit, the
I'm
same
saying,
frequency
bro.
type
Bro,
shit
we
Oh,
right
all
there.
going
it's
through the
like,
same
bro,
shit.
it's
Word.
weird how shit be going in life, bro. But it's like,
Oh,
what I
God.
do know is,
For real, though,
what
bro.
I do know is, we got some motherfuckers in this building, man. Like I know for a fact we got some
Research
motherfuckers
is
in this building,
legendary
bro.
type
Yeah,
shit.
And my goal is to be one of the legendary rooms in this building, and I know that other people have. I don't know, but I hope other people have goals as well, because this is a fucking
Hot
a
spot.
landmark.
Yeah,
For
LA.
Virginia.
Word.
They gonna feel it. It's
landmark,
gonna
word.
resonate. For real, though. It's gonna resonate.
Word.
I'm telling you,
Saying.
bro. We all entangled, man. It's energy. And another Michael Jackson reference, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
But word,
You
though.
felt when he was at his peak, bro. You felt that shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You ain't never had to hear him, see him, or heard about him, bro. You felt it.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So though, bro, we all really going through the same shit, bro. We feel each other, bro. And what we doing, bro? This shit magical, bro. And it's all connected though, bro. For
Bro.
real.
It is.
So
I
just keep that in mind,
I
bro.
fucking
For real.
I love this change of energy in this building, man.
Life is
I
all about
like
collaboration,
this whole
baby.
big change, bro.
Man.
Like, it's been a
And this
fucking-
wasn't even supposed to happen.
No, for real.
It just happened out the blue. Like,
That's
word.
when the best things start to happen, bro, is when like you just least expect it. Like
Word.
I'm
That's
glad
how
I
you
came
know.
back to this motherfucker, bro. I'm glad shit's different, you know. So, but anyway, all right, man. This is Chill. It's just a podcast. I appreciate you coming sliding through and talking with us, man. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up and talking with us.
You
man.
know what?
Until next week, bro. I'll catch all y'all later. Peace.
Yep.